Thank you for the recap. I will add where we left off was actually you guys did take your long rest with one of your cloaked ranger friends watching the front door
Ravina.
for you, Ravina.
Yeah, Ravina was. chilling.
She was watching the door for you. You awoke to find her sleeping, and Zelfer scared the fuck out of her. That's and she did lead you down
that part.
into. Oh yeah, no, he cast message, and then she led you down
right.
to the dungeon, where Reggie was last known to have gone, and Blake, fuck you. I'm about to ban you from chat. Hold on.
What did I do this time?
/ timeout. Sir belly button. 600. There we go. 10 minutes. Fuck you. So you guys you went down to the basement, saw some spooky creepies. Well, I timed you out. How come you're able to say oof? What?
You fucked up.
What?
So while
Sir
we're
belly button,
waiting,
son of a bitch. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so you guys are down in the dungeon, and you saw some spooky creepies. Ravina said good luck, basically, and you've been left with several torches, one lit in the hands of Percival. Let me move you guys over.
Epic.
We'll scroll down here
Lit.
to where you guys
I
are.
rolled a d12, by the way. Is it raining in the dungeon?
No,
Damn.
but it might be a little foggy.
Fuck. It's
Is it
dark as
flammable
shit in
fog?
here, my guy.
I
So
think I see blood.
yeah, the first thing after looking around, you see some creepy spookies and some scary noises scutter off. You do see ahead of you, faintly, by the torchlight, there seems to be some blood, but it seems to be in a strange pattern up ahead of you.
Oh no.
What will you guys do?
I approach.
Okay,
I follow closely behind.
so I just want to keep an order. So I assume Percival with the torch is going to lead with 6 here.
Yes.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Wow, you really would mock me like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So you guys walk up to the blood, shining the torch to the blood. You actually see that it is a message written in common, and it
I
says,
rolled to lick it.
"Go ahead."
Okay.
And it says, "Got here first. Traps and monsters," written in what appears to be blood.
now I'll lick it.
Okay, it tastes like iron.
And
Oh.
It tastes like
We're-
HIV.
Like,
God, for some reason that was the worst thing so far tonight.
all right. So to your right, by the torchlight, you see a faint purple glow in the next room, and then there's seems to be another passageway to the north.
Can I
This
move
this
up?
looks similar to the ones that were in the fight room that we sort of bounced off of and took damage.
No, it is not quite like that.
How,
Can I move up? I want to move up next to the torch.
Yeah.
how fresh is the blood?
I want to torch up next to the move.
Oh hell yeah, bro.
How fresh does the blood look?
How fresh? Make a medicine check for me.
No.
Well, if he
Damn.
licked it and it was still irony, then that means it was wet.
Okay. You take your
Did it
finger and you
taste
rub the
fresh?
blood, and it doesn't come off. It's probably not super fresh, but
It just comes.
you could assume that it didn't happen within the last couple of hours.
Would we like to light?
what-
I point down this path. Would we like to light it down that way? I can send fire and we can get a glimpse.
Zelfa, you send fire everywhere.
Sounds good. Aiming at this corner, I'm gonna fire a firebolt.
Okay.
Zelfer, I'd like to point out he didn't say that you can fire everywhere.
And I send the firebolt.
You send a firebolt over, and you get a brief glimpse of more halls.
It's glowy over there.
Mm-hmm.
Deck the halls with balls of fire.
Fireball? Might be able to kill all of us in one go.
TBK.
are we going? What are we doing?
Menon shivers again as you guys hear a little in the distance, followed by some scuttering.
No.
Sounds like
No.
sounds like many small footsteps down the halls.
Oh,
I'm just
I
gonna-
don't like it. Oh, I
I'm just
don't
gonna walk
like it.
this way, I guess. Are we doing anything?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Percival has the torch.
I'm gonna eat the torch.
Okay, you eat the torch. There's no light. You're in utter darkness.
I didn't take damage.
And-
Yeah, you're a badass motherfucker, dude. You take no damage.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna.
Well,
I will
He
point
belongs
out-
in the circus.
You were given
I'm-
several more torches.
Yes.
Can I get a
I-
torch, please?
I actually eat that one.
I'm going to cling to Percy completely without shame.
Okay.
Absolutely terrified. Just like a baby koala, just clinging to him.
Okay, so you are clinging to Percival.
Seen into JoJo.
Not that far.
Koalas have chlamydia.
God damn it.
They're dying of chlamydia right now, actually, yeah.
I
Did you
asked
fight Kek
for a
Yaku?
torch.
I don't have any, man.
Who has all the torches?
Oh, did I get
Please get a
given all
torch.
the
Percy
torches?
did.
Oh,
I think
okay.
Percy took the torches.
Here's one torch.
Thank you, kind sir.
I snap and it lights.
Thank you.
All right, you now have a lit torch. And as
Alright,
it
cool.
lights up,
Ooh.
in front of you, you see more of this purple glow. And as you get closer, you start to recognize it as Hysterium Haze.
Mm,
And you see a broken chest ahead of you. And I'll go ahead and light it up. You can kind of scan the area. I'll just give you the whole room. You'll scan it eventually. The Hysterium Haze gets thicker as you move toward the eastern wall. And there's scattered rotting wood, benches, tables, chairs strewn about.
What is the status of this chair? Like, how does it look? How sturdy is it?
6.
It
There's no
is
bed.
missing half a leg, but it's kind of wobbly
So-
standing.
How do the legs look?
Rotted.
6.
the
There's no
back?
beds in here.
I think this is the common room. That's
Yeah.
okay
And
so far.
Samus 6, as you approach the eastern wall and get closer to this thicker haze, Sam, if you're traveling that far, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't wanna. I was really just
Alright,
trying to
well, then
travel to
don't.
see as far as. Like, is this as far, or was I supposed to move back? 'Cause I just
Oh.
wanted to go, like, as far as to where I'd have to make that roll to know where to stop.
I don't know how you would know that. Well, just make the
As
Constitution
soon as
saving
it
throw
starts
for me.
hurting,
Just make it for me. Okay, yeah. So you get close, and you kind of, as you're kind of breathing in, looking around, checking with your torch, you see an open chest, and you notice the haze getting thicker to the east, and you stop for a moment. You kind of breathe it in just a little bit, and it burns just slightly, and you know you should probably step back.
I step forward.
Person's like, I've got this, and then it's like, ah!
go for it.
Have you ever
Yeah,
seen
bring her
someone do
with you.
this?
Zelfer, what are you doing with the chair?
How does the back of the chair look?
Just as destroyed as the rest of it. I mean, it's intact. It's just not clean
I can't-
or
how
sturdy.
much
Can't wait to
noise-
see where he's going with this.
If I were to break something off of this chair, how much of a noise would it make if I tossed it?
If you tossed it into the wall,
Not into the wall, like onto the ground. Like, let's say we're about to enter a room, and I toss a piece of the chair into it. How much noise would that make?
Enough to achieve whatever you want to do.
that's it's hard to say. What are you trying to do here? What's your goal here?
Now I'm gonna bring up Mr. Six. Can you come here?
Okay.
Like, it would be 3 loud.
Thanks.
3 whole
Uh,
load.
Well, we're about to travel into unseen areas.
I would agree.
If we take pieces of these chairs, we would have an ability to toss them into a nearby room, and if anything's in it and they're attracted to the noise, they'd rush to that instead of us.
Here's a better
think that's a
idea.
good idea.
Silver.
Oh. Yes.
When you see an open room, just shoot a fireball into it. I'm
I
sure the
can't-
noise of the explosion of the fireball will attract them too.
There's
I'm not,
something
if
called
you
stealth
like,
I'm not going to use my arcane energy that recklessly.
Bitch.
we might break
What?
something.
What?
Neanderthal.
Who?
And we're looking
who?
for an artifact.
Yeah,
So-
who are you? Like,
Yeah, that's true. We could-
Then it kind of peeks around the corner. Is like, did Zelfer just say that? Like,
What? You're gonna You're gonna pass up the chance to just fireball shit?
If we're looking for an artifact, there's no point in going around and blow things up. This way,
We
we
could
can
break
keep-
what we're looking for.
Exactly. Now, if there's something there, I'd love to watch it burning to a crisp and then inspect its corpse for anything worth studying.
Are you twitching?
No.
Are you itching for a fireball?
I pull
There's
out
there's plenty of wood in this room.
I pull out the spinal cord and stroke it and go, he doesn't understand. I'll put it back away.
Look, if you're gonna need to fireball something, you can fireball this wood.
Oh, I forgot you had a spinal cord.
Most people do.
I know. I
Zephyr
look,
just flopped forward.
I look back to 6. If you would like to, we can start taking apart this chair so we have some pieces to throw and we can hand them out, evenly distribute them to everyone except for Mr. Sam, because he seems to think balls to the walls is the way to go.
Look, I can make noise with my sword.
Yeah,
Or
and
by
most people can
shouting.
also make noise with their mouths. You don't have to waste.
Menon, as you're looking over at this conversation, out of the corner of your eye, you swear you see something move over here where I'm pinging now. Oh, I would like to have it ping, but it won't. Where I'm pinging now. You swear you saw something move, and you hear like kind of a scuttering noise.
Okay, Menon shrieks at the top of her lungs and like scrambles up
What
up
a
to
bad
Percy's
idea.
shoulders.
Fucking.
Something moved. Something moved.
I want to say something, but I don't know how Menon would take it, so I'm not going to.
Would Percy say it?
No.
Oh, fine.
Maybe later.
Zelfer, hearing her scream, walks over here. Where was it?
I point with a shaking hand in
I
the
firebolt.
It depends.
Firing her,
How-
following her fingers.
Okay.
How comfortable is Menon with Percy?
She's clinging to him at the moment.
Pinpoint the spot where you firebolt.
Well, if she's just vaguely pointing,
Mm-hmm.
he's just gonna fire at this wall because he doesn't know where the fuck he's firebolting. He's like,
Okay.
Hey,
For just a brief moment, you light up this area over here, and let's
We all
see,
are dead.
Sam and 6 would probably not see this,
Uh-oh.
but everybody else, just for a brief moment, there's another little shriek, and everyone sees this scuttle into the room over here, into the room on the left.
Oh. God, do you know how fat that pussy is?
What size is
Oh.
that?
Miss Menon.
It looked you actually 6 you didn't see.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, Olden.
Yes.
What size was it?
It looked to be maybe about 2 feet long.
Approximately large.
Miss Menon, was it scary because of its size?
Menon just
And
Just-
you're a whore?
she's
Excuse
she's not
Speechless, it
in,
sounds
in
like.
a, she's not able to speak at this time.
What
She's
the-
just got her face buried in Percy's back, shaking.
Would it be less
Please
scary if
leave
it
a
was
message after the beep.
Would it be less scary if it was bigger? I could make it bigger.
Hell yeah, make it bigger.
Oh, and Sam screams after he's done looking through the chest, and Sam and 6.
I'm not even looking through the chat. I'm fucking it.
Okay, yeah. After he's done fucking the chest,
Why?
you guys, if you're checking it, it is bashed open in there. It appears to be empty. Spare,
Okay.
save for some dust.
Sounds good.
Turtle.
Me and V just needed to let off some steam.
What are you doing? What are you guys doing in that chest? Fuck.
Don't worry about it. All right, what's up? What's going on? Man, I'm so good now.
Menon was afraid of a
I
little
needed
bug,
that.
so I'm gonna make it bigger so she's not.
Please
as
don't.
afraid.
Please,
Hell yeah, please
don't,
do.
Don't, no,
Do it.
don't.
How little was the bug?
If you do, it'll make it easier to hit.
Percy's gonna look at Zelfer and with a cold look in his eyes say, "The last thing I want is piss running down my back."
And as you're laughing about this, for just a brief moment, in between all of you, or just in front of you, next to the blood, there's a flash of blue, and then it disappears as quickly as it came.
No.
Great, we got long blue
It went
flashy
south. It went
intestinal
south.
guys.
I point out where the flash was.
I went
and you-
south.
And you
Ugh.
I make the same flash in the same exact spot.
You okay? You do so.
It is. It's not.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Man, I was really hoping this would be Simon Says.
The creature comes out. Bro, that is my fucking spell. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know that Simon game where it flashed blue and you hit blue and it got harder? I was hoping
Yeah,
it
Now
was
you're
Simon
playing
Says.
Simon.
It was
Hey,
Simon. Yeah.
I'd like to point out that wall next to you guys is not Gateway 9 3/4. Future references.
I'm gonna walk up to here, Holden.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around this way and go, if anything comes running, kill it. I'm gonna send a firebolt. Let me see.
Ooh.
Do I have disadvantage
That
with someone
general-
on my back?
That general direction.
Okay.
If I can't see
Probably.
what's over there, I'm just fucking firing a firebolt.
Okay. So you fire a little firebolt, and
Six
it
steps in the way.
Yeah.
Before 6 steps in the
Yeah.
way, of course.
6 is kind of moving up, and Sam as well with the torch. And between the torchlight and the fireball, you guys are able to see this area clearly enough. And coming, scampering out with its little tiny legs and its tentacles moving all about it, that little creature comes out just about here and starts trying to run past you down the hall.
No.
It's
I
kind
want
of
to catch
cute.
it. I'm trying to catch it.
Okay, make a dexterity check for me.
Attack.
Make a dexterity check for me.
Don't touch it.
It's a frog? What the fuck?
It's not a frog. That's just the best token I can find. Fuck off. Make
Like,
a
are we
dex-
just fighting giant frogs? I didn't catch it.
Okay, yeah. Sam actually, instead of attack, he dives toward it, trying to catch it. And actually, you do grab onto it, but it's slimy. And you notice as it pulls away from you, your hands are covered in slime, and it's hairy. And it shrieks once again and scampers off into the dark. And your torch is, you have your torch with you, but so you're able to see down this way a bit.
I'm gonna hide the fact that it's slimy. Hide my slimy hand and just walk down here.
Oh.
And sorry guys, I couldn't catch it, and then put my hand on Menon's shoulder.
Okay.
Then
she's-
there's an ooze like similar to snot on your shoulder.
Wait. Do I know that it's him? I just realized.
You saw
I know-
him.
I'm gonna quickly walk away.
I mean, yeah, he came over. He's a big old dude in black armor. He definitely came over to you and like touched your shoulder. You saw him.
Okay, because otherwise I would have like freaked and flailed and tried to hit him.
No, you're not gonna freak that you have goo running down your shoulder now.
You think she
I've
hasn't
got
had
goo running
goo
down
on her
my
before?
shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah, sex jokes.
Well,
All right.
It's
Mr.
not
Sam,
the
you
goo.
did catch
It's
it.
the thing with legs.
Which way do we want to go? Because
Yeah.
that thing went up to the right, and then to the left is still open.
Are we following the thing?
To the left it is.
All right, I'm gonna walk up
Hey,
here, and
Cam,
walk
alright.
up to here, and I'm gonna look that way and go. All right, if anything comes running, kill it. And I'm gonna
Ooh, intercept.
send a firebolt directly.
Mm. Do it again. A brief flash, and you actually hit a wall on the other end over here. And just for a moment, you see some Hysterium haze as well. But you just see a dusty floor.
Now I know it's not flammable.
Yes, not like flour.
Because
There's a wall.
otherwise
Oh god.
that would have been really bad.
Uh huh.
All right.
Mr. Sam, I suggest not charging ahead.
I'm just checking with my torch.
Yeah.
Just
Sam, you kind of
swinging it rapidly.
you kind of peer around both left and right, check the room. It seems to be just an empty room, but yet again towards the northwestern corner, it gets very thick with haze.
No, bad. It burns.
All right, I face
Yep.
this way.
You kind of recognize that burning sensation as it just ever so slightly enters your lungs, and you're like, oh, yep, nay, maybe don't go over there. Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to here.
So
Look at-
Bug Boy is gone, right?
You do
For
not. Yeah,
now.
he
Right,
went down the
the
hall.
frog, yeah.
I
We
wish
go-
it was a frog. I'd like to make friends with a
Oh,
frog.
I forgot about my ambience. Whoops.
I'm gonna
You
look
forgot to
at-
take your Ambien?
No, I forgot about my ambience.
You need to call an
I
ambulance.
have ambient noise.
Yeah, where's your ambulance?
Ambulance.
Do we need to call an ambulance?
I'm having a strong.
Babe
Seizure, more
Snod's
like
having a
it.
strong call of
I am prone to having seizures. That does happen. Good joke. Moving on.
Alright, get fucked, Seizure Boy.
Damn it! Not
That's a
again.
good-
Oh, that's a twofer.
Seizure Boy is a good song.
Seizure Boy is
Stop.
really
If you make too many seizure jokes, he'll have a seizure.
I'm counting on it.
Caesar, Caesar.
Caesar salads.
Alright, I'm gonna go over to here, look at Sam and Six and go, same rules, and I'm gonna fire it.
Cool. Intercept.
Okay.
Okay.
Watching intently down the hall, you launch another fireball.
Yeah, in this
And-
angle.
Yep, and you hit a wall, and you're able to see down the hall a bit. You could be wrong, but Sam, you could have sworn down the hall it looked like it peeled off into a smaller hallway, and you thought you saw some legs or spines or something over here.
Ooh, let's go check it out. Come on.
Let's
what
not
about
say
now?
we did.
Six,
What is-
Menon,
what are we
and
checking
Percival, are you guys keeping up with them?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm
would.
clinging to Percy, so wherever he
And
goes,
when she
I'm going.
says, when she says, let's not and say we did, Percy would look up at her and go, you're attached to me. You can leave at any given moment.
She
Alright.
clings tighter.
Alright.
You're
no,
talking to me, it's gonna be an issue.
I'm gonna go up to here.
Oh, Six has vanished into the darkness.
Yeah.
I mean, you're definitely stronger than her. You could probably pull her off if you really wanted to.
I was also in a collar for 15 years, so.
Yeah,
Coming-
you're still ripped though.
Like,
Bringing the torch over, you're almost certain at this point you see something around the corner.
Yep, I'm gonna go to.
Don't
Am I
like
out?
it.
Hello.
I'm gonna follow. And
Or
I'm gonna,
not, because he's not gonna let this game keep going. If he should just charge that again.
Yep.
Wait,
no,
so
you
we can
keep
see
that
something
away.
in here.
Okay, Zelfer and Sam, both roll me dex, please.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Saving
Just
throw
straight
check.
dex. Just
Wait,
straight
you guys
dex
going
check.
in the room?
The last one didn't go too well.
Ta-da!
Oh. Huh.
I beat you.
Okay, Zelfer, you move first before Sam moves ahead. What were you doing?
I was gonna go towards here and send another firebolt in that direction.
In the direction of where
Oh,
you
no.
see the something?
Oh
That
boy.
Oh no.
Congratulations,
Menon,
the monster
here,
breathes
I'll
off
just
fire.
move you myself.
Wait!
Okay.
Don't do it!
Don't do it, he screams as you do it. And you launch a fireball over.
I'm a virgin.
And for a brief,
Oh, no.
there's a flash, and for a brief moment, you thought you saw what looked like a massive spider.
Spider GF.
When you
doesn't
say
do it.
massive,
That
I'm
doesn't
saying
look too
maybe
bad.
maybe half as large as you are.
Are we talking about good
See.
fucking
Hey
size?
Zelfer, if you see a spider, use grow on it. That way it is a massive spider.
I do see a
ugh.
creature that looks very spider-esque.
Just keep in mind, this was a
You didn't grow on
firebolt. This is a firebolt, so you only saw it for a brief moment.
Yes, I did see something
It's
that looked-
probably no longer there.
Would you like me to shoot at where I thought I saw it?
Yes.
I taught Spider Cat.
All right.
Oh my god.
Then I'm gonna shoot where I thought I saw it.
Okay. Roll to hit with disadvantage.
Get up next to him, just say, do it.
Do it. Kill him. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
9.
Okay, a 9. You. Let me, I'm
Back
sorry.
to
Give me
Hitler
one more.
talk.
Okay, yeah. So you launch a firebolt, and you see it make direct contact with this massive body of this spider, and it doesn't move.
Oops.
What the fuck?
Menon's just crying in the background.
Percy's gonna look up at her and go, are you fucking serious?
I hit it. It should be dead. I think.
It should be, and
He looks at Sam and goes, I honestly don't know, but don't tell her that.
Well, just in case, I'll go make her feel better.
Please don't.
Please don't.
No. I'll go make sure that the thing is dead.
Actually, he leans closer. Mr. Sam, would you like to see a prank?
Yes. Absolutely. Hell yeah.
I turn towards Menon. And using prestidigitation, I'm going to make a small spider appear crawling up my face, because I can make a minor image. It's static, so it's not moving, but it just appears.
Okay, and with the torchlight in Sam's hand immediately next to him, Menon, you see this very clearly. Everyone sees this very clearly.
Okay, quick action. I run up and punch the spider up.
Punch me in the face, man.
Please
do it.
tell me you actually do.
Yeah, I try to snack it off of him.
Okay, you gotta smack it off of it. Roll the hit. With advantage.
Oh god. Oh, I forgot about that.
Nat 20 crits him for 18 damage.
Okay.
18 hits me.
Okay. I'm gonna say half damage though, because he's definitely not actually aiming to hit you, but he runs up and with a quick, swift chop, he smacks your face.
The spider doesn't leave my face. I just look at him and go. I spit on the ground. Ow.
I
just look at him. Huh, that kind of backfired.
I look really shocked and I say, sorry?
Person's gonna walk up and go, here, let me try.
You don't? And I make the spider poof into a black just smoke.
All right.
got
We're
the-
where
I
was
got
the
it.
spider? Is that the spider right there?
Yeah, you
I
can
think
see
at
it.
that
You
point-
can see it at this point. It seems it's
Alright.
hard to see, but you can see the spider.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna just attack it.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Oh. Don't touch it.
Oh, God,
You
I
guys
can't
see
wait to
Sam
kill it.
just
I'm gonna
calmly
touch it
walk
all
up and
over.
slice. Yeah.
Oh,
you
Jesus.
you
Oh,
slice the fuck out of it. You cut its body in half, and as you do so,
Holy
you
shit.
notice it was already missing several limbs. It was probably already dead when you got here.
Oh.
Cool. I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna
Blue
pick up
dude.
half of it. I'm gonna pick up half of it and wave it around, show it to men, and hey,
Oh
it's dead.
god! As you do so, there's just blood and ooze and such spilling from it
Oh.
onto the ground at your feet and on your arm.
You have blood and I run up.
start
Hey,
Oh,
hey Sam, I guess you got it, or fucking not Sam. Hey, hey Zelfer, I guess you got it.
It's bleeding, right?
I mean, it's clearly dead, but there is blood oozing from its halved body.
I put the decorated blade right inside of it.
Okay.
Blood for the blood.
Men and vomits.
On me?
That was a great roll.
She leans away from you.
Okay.
Oh, she, I think she rolled Constitution. Okay. You put the blade in it. You okay?
I pull the blade out. Is it glowing?
No.
Hey,
Oh.
Holden, secrets, please.
Okay, you got 1 sec.
Bye, guys.
What's up?
Hey, quick question.
Mhm.
Because this demon dude, he gave me powers and stuff, but he wants blood. Was he ever specific on like people blood?
I don't know that you asked.
I don't remember.
I don't think
I
you
don't
did.
remember. Honestly, I don't remember anything that.
He
All I
said
remember is that he
blood
said
in
something about
return
blood.
for knowledge.
Oh,
You didn't
Okay.
specify what kind of blood.
sure.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, hi, how you guys doing?
All right. Hey, hey, Six.
Yeah.
Do you have a container of some sort to hold liquid?
No.
thirsty on the road.
Let me check my invent. I do have an empty bottle.
Oh, please.
Yeah, here. It's
Oh,
even
not
got a
my
cork
piss
in it.
Bottle, guys.
Thank you. I'm just gonna collect the blood.
No.
Okay.
What?
You have
Wait, why not? Why not the venom?
All right, everyone's
'Cause-
cutting out for me.
Sorry, Mom.
a. Sorry, Mom.
Of blood.
Yeah, Jesse, you have a bottle, a corked bottle of spider blood.
That's
Congrats.
gross.
Congrats, dude. It was your hands are covered in it too. It's gross.
I wipe my
Sick.
I wipe my blade off on his pants. Dirty.
I don't
I
have
put the-
pants. I have like metal fucking armor,
I do my best to wipe my blade off on you.
and I'm gonna wipe my hands on your cloak.
So you two are just sitting here wiping off on each other. Congrats.
Well, the second you
I
wipe
wipe it
blood
off.
on me, I press the digitation it and it's gone.
Oh. I look at him. I'm
I
like, hey,
flipped-
can you
I-
do that to me, please?
Yes, and I walk away without doing it.
I said, please. That indicates, could you please
I look
But-
at him.
do the
I-
process?
I look at him and go, Miss Menon, should I clean him?
Yeah,
If you-
yeah, just
If he
yeah,
doesn't, I'm just walking around with blood.
just do it.
I kind of point my staff at you. Ooga booga booga, and I press the digitation you.
You are
Yeah.
clean. 6 kind of peering in with your dark vision. It's quite dark in here. What you can see, or feel rather, you see the hallway continue a little bit, and you can feel that you
White
are in.
people.
You're starting to walk. You can feel the hysterium haze touching your skin and burning ever
Can
so
you
slightly.
feel it?
He can
Can you
feel
Mr.
it.
Krabs?
He can feel it now, Mr. Krabs. It is touching any part where your skin is uncovered. The hysterium haze is burning and singeing slightly.
Zoe, can you send a light down the hall?
I can.
See how far this goes.
Pretty far. I am going to firebolt. It only can go 120 feet, so if this hallway is longer than that, hold it. And I'm going to fire it in this direction. The same.
What,
Same
what
as
if I
beam, same as beam.
what if I just bull rush it?
A fireball?
No,
I'm not-
the
I'm not-
hallway.
If you bull rush it, I'm not going to come after you.
Yeah, you'll probably have to roll a new character. So
I'm throwing it in
Do
this
it,
direction.
pussy. You won't.
All right, doing it.
Oh no.
because God told you to.
So here's what happens.
He
Zelfer, you're
told
like,
me to.
okay, same plan, and you launch a firebolt up ahead, and you see a brief flash of this area up ahead, and then Sam is just like, I got this, and runs ahead with this torch. And Sam, you are running straight through hysterium haze, and you look to your left, and there's another spider. Yet again, this time you notice, based on the last interaction you had, it is also missing libs and is probably dead.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not
no,
fun.
that
I was
means
about to
there's
charge
something-
it.
There's something bigger killing them. I don't like
Brah.
Maybe
Is
it
a
was
wall?
something they ate.
Is this a wall? Did I just smash into a wall?
Trust
No,
me, it will
there's
not-
a
it will not
small
go up
doorway
them if
here.
They eat me,
Oh.
trust me.
I just smashed into the door.
Yeah,
Did I
pretty
do it?
much. You just kind of ran up to the wall and ran into the wall. All right, Percy, Menon, what are you guys doing?
Real quick, did you read my Twitter post today?
No.
I had so today was last day of school, and I had one of the kids from my high school tier tell me that if they had to give me a Yelp review, they would give me a 5 out of 5. So
Congrats.
Nice. I like it.
he says you don't talk much, which is really hitting the high school dynamic. I was like, are you like a fucking businessman? Like, nice. Sorry.
Hey,
continue.
hey everyone! I'd just like to point out, I don't know what just came over me, but there was a voice in my head that said that I wouldn't do it. So I just
And as you're speaking
I
these words
I
and
was
breathing in between,
obligated to do it.
you are feeling the hysterium haze kind of enter your lungs and it's starting to burn.
I hear
Alright,
you
where can I
really
go to
those
get out
moaning
of this?
noises.
Oh
Please.
yeah, Percy, Menon, what were you guys doing?
Check that room.
Crying.
Menon's crying. Percy.
Looking at men and going, are you gonna be done anytime soon?
Shut up!
But
Shut your mouth.
You're on me.
I said shut up!
Are you gonna move ahead with the rest of the group or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna shake my head and keep walking, I guess.
Okay,
Shake it.
probably.
Sorry guys, I'm encumbered
Oh.
right now.
You make her
I've got a
smaller.
weight on my shoulders.
Okay.
Uh-oh. He just called her fat.
I
Oh,
really didn't though, actually.
She's
All right.
actually, if I'm remembering right, she's actually pretty skinny.
Am
for
I
her.
out of it?
you guys watch Sam. You see his torchlight disappear into a different room up ahead.
Oh boy.
I follow in.
Trying to get out of
I
this.
follow up to here.
Be
and look in
careful.
Here after him.
And each of you kind of experiences that same kind of slightly burning sensation in your lungs as you breathe in the hysterium haze walking through it.
God, everything about this just sucks.
Get out of the haze. I
Taking a
scream.
glance at this staircase.
Okay. You take a glance and it seems to head down and then take a right turn. Sam,
Okay.
the room you're kind of waving your torch around in now. You peer in, you look around. There appears to be torture equipment.
Oh hell
Zelf.
yes.
And you
Oh,
hear
no.
you guys all hear Sam just say, "Oh hell yes" out
I'm
loud.
running after him.
Oh, that's not good.
And you hear a
Ooh. So everybody,
Percy takes a deep breath and goes, just like New York. What's New York?
did you actually just take a deep breath?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
New
So
York is very gross.
so what you see in here, there seems to be, a large cage that seems very cramped that they would put people in. Things meant to stretch and dismember people, a crucifix, As you enter, there's also a strange lever sticking out of the wall. It seems
Pull it.
oddly
Two,
enough.
Yep. I didn't even get to one.
I didn't even get to describe it. I didn't even get to describe it.
All you had to do was say lever, just pull it.
Let me continue. There's a lever on the right. Oddly enough, maybe this will change your mind. It doesn't seem to be attached to the wall. It's just kind of sticking to it. And up ahead of you, there's also a pulley mechanism with a corpse still on it.
Did you really just say
Pull the
maybe
lever.
this will change your mind?
Yeah.
No,
can-
that just makes
and
it
at the
much
end,
better.
at the end of the lever sticking out is a button.
Hit it.
Okay. So you guys walk in, and immediately Zelfer is freaking out about torture equipment. Sam turns around and pulls a lever on his
just
right.
Fucking with levers
And
and buttons.
Sam,
It's
make
like
a
putting two
make a
kids in
strength
fucking
check.
control room. It's just like
Sam, it doesn't budge. I assume you want to try harder to pull it.
This is like two
Yeah.
kids in
Make a strength
in, like, in a skyscraper elevator, just all the buttons.
God damn it.
It does not move.
You guys are the reason Chernobyl
I
exploded.
want to pull harder. Get this guy. Someone help me with this goddamn lever.
I'm gonna go with no.
I go over to the corpse.
I'm gonna agree
Okay.
with the big man.
The corpse,
How
it
much-
is.
I'm gonna keep pulling.
There is not much left to it.
Six.
It looks
Sure.
like almost. It doesn't look as much like it decomposed as much as it's been withering away layer by layer. It's mostly
How many-
bone.
How many teeth?
6.
Most. I'm gonna say there are 6 teeth missing.
Yes.
Okay. How many teeth can I get?
How many teeth
How
does an
many
adult
teeth are
male
in an
have?
adult human mouth? Oh, so the skeleton's a dude.
Number of teeth.
skeleton
32.
have a
So
bone
there
in it?
are 26 teeth you can get.
How many can I get?
Are you trying to chip them out?
I want I want his teeth.
What the
Roll
fuck?
medicine.
Your teeth. And
Teeth.
You get 12 teeth.
Teeth. Teeth.
12
You
teeth.
watch
Teeth.
it,
Teeth.
I look back. I open my little satchel. I go teeth.
And you have 12 human teeth. Well done. You guys kind of, and as Sam, is 6 helping? Pushes the. Okay, so 6.
6. Will you help
You're
me
just
with
gonna
the
push the
lever?
button.
I push the button.
It drops. The rod drops to the ground.
I pick it up. I put it in my pocket.
Hey, hey,
It's just a it's a rod.
It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing.
hey.
Just
hey.
leave it be. It's fine.
I want it.
No, no.
I want it.
It's,
I want it.
it's
I
just
want
a-
it.
It's just a stick. No, it's fine.
I want it. I want it.
No,
I want
it's
it. I want
really-
it.
it's really nothing
I want
special.
it. Give
I
it
have another
to
bottle
me.
for you. Do you want a bottle?
Yes.
Hey, so just a second here. Holden? These are the two that exactly what you said was gonna happen.
Yep. I called it, buddy.
Hold on, I'm gonna come stomp out your fucking carotid artery.
What
and
do you-
and,
oh,
in minor meta, I kind of predicted what 2 characters would do certain bullshit during the session, and you guys are like a prophecy fulfilling what I said.
Did you tell me? Did you assume teeth?
Did 6 give me that bottle?
Yes.
Cool. I take the bottle. Now can I have the rod, please?
Why are you so enamored with this rod?
He wants to stick it up his
Because
butt.
I want it.
Up his butt.
Why? What is it?
I don't know, but I
He
want
wants it
it.
up his butt.
I think it's just a stick.
So Menon
know
and
what-
Percival, as these guys are arguing about this lever that just dropped to the ground, Menon, you
Chris,
hear
can
something,
Look back at her and go, I think you want that up your butt.
and then as he
up.
says that, Menon, you swear you feel something brush it up against the back of your neck.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna dig my fingers into Percy's shoulders and go,
Whoa.
something just touched me.
Great, she's stroking out. Fuck. Someone get an ambulance.
What's an ambulance?
Menon, do you smell toast?
Zephyr, roll another medicine check.
Is there
Is-
toast in
Is
D&D?
that how female stroke victims present? Do they smell
you-
toast?
Zelfer,
I
another
mean,
medicine check.
that-
Can you-
That's
can
a
you
common
have a toast?
symptom of a stroke.
Making a medicine check. I need to get proficient with this fucking
Is
skill.
D&D
Okay.
like,
You kind of grab, you start messing with the corpse, and you pull out the spinal cord, and it kind of crumbles onto the table in front of you.
is the
I whimper.
D&D in the set time period where you can make toast, or is that not a thing yet?
You can always burn bread.
Well, yeah, but that's just burnt bread.
That's what toast is.
No,
Nope.
toast is toasted bread,
different.
you dumb fucking idiot.
It's the difference
There's
between
difference.
toasting a marshmallow and then just sticking it in the flames in the stick. It's
It's the
very
same
different.
thing.
No, it's not,
That's
man.
like-
One
that's
burns
like-
it.
Listen, a person dying in a house fire and literally you just have a charred fucking body. You don't look at it and go, he's lightly toasted.
I don't think.
I
Colton's
mean,
ever
maybe you
seen
don't.
toast before.
No, you look at the teeth to try and identify the body.
No, you're
I mean,
thinking
you-
too hard.
You
I have
could
to
say
see
that, but
Colton's
you would
never
have
seen
to
toast before.
you'd have to put on dark glasses and go yeah right afterwards.
My God, what is the party doing?
Arguing
Um,
about toast, you fuckhead.
Right.
Glancing around.
I'm looking to see if there aren't any torture tools that aren't like tables and crucifixes, like any like meat hooks.
Oh, is there an anal pair on the table?
Hey,
any
Zelfer,
actual tools.
Oh, I love those.
make either a perception or investigation check for me.
Which one am I better at? I'm not good at either of them. Perception it is. I've rolled 3 12s in a row.
Okay.
I don't like.
Given where you are standing, though, you kind of just give a cursory glance around the room, and underneath the table you've been messing with this corpse on, you find a wrapped up rectangular cloth.
I open it.
and inside you find
Four more claws.
pliers, a small knife, embalming tools, and a set of small saws. Oh, and a
I think-
bloodletting kit. You have a torture tools pack.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
We're gonna
How much
walk
does-
into
how much
fucking
does it
Zolfar
weigh?
moaning at night, and we're gonna be like, "What's up?"
I'm gonna
And
say
he's gonna
3
have
pounds.
handcuffs on, like,
Here,
"Oh."
I'll give you the description right here.
Are there any more?
I put it in my back. I put it in my bag. I kind of push it a little bit back under and go. I didn't find anything. And start walking out.
Okay.
It's a shame.
I kind of pull out one of the teeth and I hold it up to Menon. Tooth for your troubles.
If you
Can
didn't
I offer
find
you-
anything, can I look?
Can I
No,
offer you a
thanks.
tooth in these trying times?
Thanks, Danny DeVito, but no. You can keep it. You can keep it, Sulfur.
Okay, I put it down. I'm gonna head to the staircase.
Okay.
You can't handle the tooth.
Doesn't just make a fucking pun.
I think that was
wasn't
Jason.
me.
That was
That was
Jason.
Jason.
That was Jason.
I thought it was Jesse at first too, though.
I'm in the kitchen. I'm shouting.
Why are you
That,
always?
that
in the
was
kitchen?
that was a good one, Jason.
Thank you.
Yeah, how close is
I was gonna say, like, has hell
Hey,
frozen over?
okay, one moment here. Jason, I'm gonna pull you into Secret Secrets for 10 seconds.
one?
Okay, ready?
All right, Jason, you probably already know this, but you can go ahead and add an immovable. Yeah, you can add an immovable rod to your inventory. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Oh my
that's
God.
All right.
All right.
All
Holy
right.
shit, that was actually 10 seconds.
That was
Yeah.
10 seconds.
That's
Holden,
actually
I am
10
proud of
seconds.
you. And if I had money, I would tip your stream right now because of it.
I'm gonna go hit that button again.
What button? Six
The
has
button on
6 has
the
the
wall.
lever. The
Where's
button was at the end
button?
of the lever, and 6 has that lever. And 6 is
Uh-huh.
not handing it over, and it would appear.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna start.
We'll,
I'm gonna go-
we'll examine it later.
Uh-huh.
Does anyone else want to be the first one to go down these staircases? 'Cause
does-
I don't.
Me.
Anyone else?
I
me.
mean- I'll go with him.
All right. I'm gonna head to this first landing and firebolt down the stairs.
Okay.
Go
You can
ahead.
try and chew this method all you want. As you do so, you hear another screech, and then there seems to be more stairs.
Holy, can you guess what I'm about to do next?
I don't know, man. You might have to tell me.
I'll jump down this one.
The air is clearer down here, I assume.
And where you currently are, but seeing down the hallway, once you go further down the steps, you can see it gets worse again.
Okay.
I send a firebolt.
If it looks quite purple and hazy, it is actually purple and hazy. Men and Percival, what you guys up to?
That looks
Are
like
you fucking back
Jerome.
there?
I don't think you really have to ask Benin because it's all Percy.
Yeah. Okay, Percy, what are you doing? You got Menon clinging to you, and what are you doing?
Actually, I'm gonna climb off of Percy, but still like staying really close to him.
Basically dry humping.
Hmm.
My favorite meat shield.
I think thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, Menon,
Let's
can
see.
you roll D100 for me?
Yep, I hate you.
6.
Yes.
Not you, fucker.
Oh.
The number 6.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay,
I was close.
all good. Thank you.
Okay.
I'd say I was about halfway there.
So what are you guys up to?
I
Get
am
it.
gonna walk to here.
Go down the
Right there.
stairs.
Okay.
Mr. Six.
Yes, sir.
Well, then my donation's not going through.
What donation? You're not supposed to donate. Don't donate.
I'm not donating for me, so.
Mr. Six.
What?
Yes, sir.
Are you a gambling man?
He's a drinking man.
Flip a coin.
Alright, flip a coin. Heads we go left, tails we go right.
But what about that right at the end of the hall?
We'll take it in turns, going through it slowly, and then throughout we'll make it.
Isaac, I see you're resubbed. Thanks, buddy.
Do you have a three-headed
Some
three-headed coin?
Looks like the second option.
Wait.
So we're going right. I walk to here.
I got you, Blake.
I mean, thanks, Isaac.
Hey, by the way, there's light right here holding.
Hey, there we go.
Sorry, Isaac was just why? Thanks, buddy.
Did it show a message?
No, I just see God, you're gay.
What the fuck?
Oh, Isaac said, "I got you, Blake."
There we go.
He
You
just
said you
tipped
didn't have money
$5.
to donate to him, so-
Thanks.
I get
Anyway,
paid tomorrow.
Okay, so while that was
I
happening,
can
okay, I'm
hear
sorry.
Blake vaping from
Sam
the distance.
and thank you, Jason. Okay, so Sam. God damn it, we'll never play D&D. I need to shorten these fucking audio clips. Sam and Zelfer, you guys push forward. Zelfer, you turn right. Sam, are you looking left or are you looking ahead?
Yes.
Okay, left and right. Okay, Sam and Zelfer, what both of you... Hold on one moment.
I'm holding on.
Thanks.
Stop vaping.
No. Covers up the sadness left by you not being here.
Hey, Jason.
Yes.
Nothing covers that up except for
Hey,
fucking
Jason.
cheap whiskey and
Sir.
hookers.
Yes,
That Skyrim mod that I was talking
Yeah.
about for you. Hang on, let me
Oop,
find
okay.
this fucking quote.
Okay.
Are we all here, present, ready to move on?
Yeah.
Present.
I'm assuming Percy and Menon would be keeping up with the group just a little bit.
Yeah.
Six is maybe down the hall. Okay. So as you guys turn, you kind of do a synchronized turn. You are greeted each on either end, attached to the wall next to you, are our old friends, and they screech at you. And Zelfer does something peculiar.
I
Yes.
scream, and all of a sudden you hear like a huge ass loogie coming up in my throat, and it starts to glow this like neon green.
Great, he's having a baby.
He's gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw.
12.
It'll be 12, 8 plus my constitution modifier. My constitution modifier is 3, so 11 plus proficiency, I believe.
So it does not pass.
I'm just making double checking. Correct. So
Okay.
he's gonna take roll. Oh boy. Roll d10. He takes 3 points of acid.
Okay.
Oh, it's 2d10. My bad.
Oh, go ahead.
7 points of acid.
Okay, 7.
Zelfer just fucking barfs.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just
And,
a huge like
He does that,
acid
and-
filled loogie just.
Yeah, Sam, you would hear it behind you. Six, you would see this. You would see him just...
But I'm more focused.
Yeah, that's fine. Give me just one moment.
Can I just jump forward and slice this one?
No, I'm sorry. I'm doing something. Okay, so you do that, and it was a total of 7?
Yeah.
Okay, and you splash it in the face, and it kind of reels back and falls to the ground. With a splat, and goes, and then I need everybody
That was spot on big impression, my guy.
to roll initiative. Roll initiative. This
Son.
is.
Jason suddenly up there with a 16.
14. So I'm just
Jason,
trying to
how
figure-
close is the computer to your kitchen?
Like 15 feet.
Why can
And
we
it's
hear
all
your
up.
sink?
It's all open. There's not a wall. There's just kind of like
Hey,
an
Jason.
island. Yes.
I swear to God, you made this fucking mod for Skyrim.
Okay.
Because
What's
this one says,
He's like, okay, what's this mod I made?
this one says, the Falmer are twisted, evil creatures that dwell in Skyrim's deepest reaches, but they have but one desire: to find Santa Claus and make him pay for what he's done. No fucking context.
that is a Jason thing.
That, yeah.
That's
I can't
good
even
stuff.
lie.
That's good stuff.
Oh no, here's a better one.
Oh no.
The Isles. The Isles. They're a wonderful place to be, except when they are horrible. Then they're horribly wonderful. Good for a visit, or for an eternity.
Christ. Okay,
God damn it.
Jason's
So,
just making
whoa.
it
as
for
we
Skyrim.
as we enter initiative, firstly, Sam.
Hold on, do you
The-
remember the last time I had a good roll?
Um, no,
Yeah, me neither.
I really can't.
Jesus
Christ.
all of you.
Hey,
Sam,
how
the
you
one-
doing? I'm doing.
The
You
one-
just lied. I lied. I'm dying
Shut up.
inside.
The one that is on the wall immediately facing you latches out with its several rows of teeth to attempt to grapple onto you
That's hot.
and bite you.
Can I fuck it?
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Yeah, I should have known. So it does so, and you smack it down to the ground, and there's a little squelch as it
Can
hits
I
the
fuck it?
ground, and you start to fuck it. No. Let me just reveal a little bit more for you guys. There we go. Just to make this battleground a little better. Put this up here, and turn order here. I'm just tidying up the stream for a moment, while I also do some behind the scenes things. Okay. And Sam, you would see another one slithering across the wall down the hall coming toward
More frogs.
you. Which is not frogs.
They're
And
they're
Zelfer,
total
Zelfer, after you just acid belched on this one, it's on the ground and it kind of scurries onto its many legs and attempts to bite at your ankle.
I can promise you it's probably gonna hit me.
It's a 12.
Do you know what my AC is?
I do not.
12.
Okay, so it bites you. And you're going to take, wow, 4 slashing damage, or piercing damage, rather, I'm sorry. And then,
What a shit DM.
It is-
for getting his own fucking damage time. Wow.
thanks. It is also going to, as it's bitten onto you, it's wrapping its tentacles around your ankle.
It's fucking you.
And,
It's actually fucking you.
I believe a 9 does not hit you, so it starts to wrap its tentacles around you, and you start to kind of kick it around to try to get it off. And you don't get it off of your ankle, but it does not successfully wrap around you. And then, as you're dealing with that, you see another one kind of slither down the hall.
Watch out, watch out.
That frog looks bigger than the other frogs.
Zelfer, what will you do?
Am I considered grapple or can I move?
You are not considered grappled.
I'm gonna take the opportunity attack and back up to here.
Okay. Then... Oh, that is a crit. So it is going to bite at you again. Oh. I rolled max damage!
Oh god, am I dead?
You're probably dead.
You take 20 piercing damage as it crawls up your leg and bites into
Holy
your chest.
I thought you were gonna say nuts.
Okay, so I used what, 5, 10?
Yeah. So it bit into your chest and you ripped it off and it landed on the ground with another...
25, 30. Or can I see it from here?
You could just see it around the corner on the ground, yeah.
Okay, Let's see. I just want to check. I'm trying to hit. I'm aiming right here for this wall. Right there.
Let's just do this for you guys. Okay. You're aiming for the wall.
Yes. right
Sure.
There. Can I hit it without making extra throws?
I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. After you just got critted for max damage.
I want to do this.
You might want to do this. I shit you not, dude. Oh my
Holden,
god.
I have 10 health.
Sorry.
I'm a wizard. I can't fight like that.
I critted for max damage. That was nuts. The dice said "fuck you," man. I'm sorry.
The dice said, "Don't willfully take an opportunity attack."
I guess.
So actually, I'm gonna go here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna do what I was initially gonna do. I'm gonna do something else.
Oh god, I think I know what you were gonna do.
I was gonna use ice knife. I wasn't gonna fire.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't do as much damage as I was hoping. Only 11.
Fireball is just the fucking big red button.
I point at Sam. Go, Mr. Sam, don't fuck this up, and he doubles in size.
Okay, give me one moment.
Did you actually make that noise like IRL? When
You double in size.
And then I cough out some blood and kind of lean against the wall.
Yeah, your chest. You got a big ol' hole in your chest.
Not doing too hot, Mr. Six.
Yeah, Mr. Six, he's
Alright,
not
my
doing too
turn?
hot. Yeah, Sam, big ol' Sam, it's your big old turn.
Oh boy.
All right, so this one in front of me
Yep.
that I just slapped on the ground. Ah!
Okay. What benefits does he gain from being big?
300.
He does an extra 1d4 damage if
Mhm.
he does anything that's melee.
Yep.
He has advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Okay.
He gains 3.
Okay. So yep, you added that one for the D4. So Sam, the one that was on the wall next to you that screeched out at you, you slammed onto the ground, and then becoming massive, you grab your scythe and go, okay, and you slice into its back, and it screeches out in pain. You didn't quite kill it, but it is not looking too good. It's got a massive gash down its back, and it's ripped open quite a bit.
Ian, you
Fine.
good?
I'll save you for later. I'm
Uh,
gonna turn this way, walk
Why?
over here.
Are you disconnecting?
Well, you
This is my
you will
second
take
attack.
an opportunity attack if you do that.
That's right.
What'd
Oh
you say,
shit.
Aiden?
Oops.
Ian, is that you disconnecting?
I don't think so.
Was somebody disconnecting? I didn't hear anything.
I keep
Or
hearing the ba-dum,
Yeah,
ba-dum.
I constantly hear someone
was
disconnecting.
Jason.
Hopefully he figures that out because he's
Well.
next.
I guess I'll just finish this one off.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay,
Ooh.
well that is a critical miss, so you do not finish it off. And trying to do so, you swing your scythe down, and it actually manages to roll, and there's this slime covering the ground as this creature rolls toward the side, and your scythe lands with a ting on the stone floor.
Stay still, damn it.
Yeah. Jason, are you with us? No, he is not. He is disconnected. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and guess, however, that he.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello.
He's right there.
Welcome back, buddy.
Perfect. I am right there.
Yep.
So I am going to reach out a fist. Well, no, I'm going to
Wait.
step. Are you
I had one
like?
more thing.
Oh,
go
did
for
you
it.
have more?
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
can only do this once per fucking once per long rest.
Go ahead.
Oh, twice per long rest. All right, hang on. I gotta find this ability.
No, do it now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes, Dad.
Sorry. No. Low blow. Weapon attack. You may use a bonus action to attempt a low blow on them. Roll attack for an unarmed strike on a hit. Okay. You did technically hit it during this turn,
Actually, no,
so
Yeah.
you did technically hit it. So it doesn't specify that you have to have a hit like the most concern. I'll allow it. Yeah. So you can use an unarmed attack. Okay, so what happens is he throws it onto the ground, becomes massive, slices into its back with his scythe, and then reaches for another slice, and he misses. But this time, as it kind of rolls away on the ground, he just kicks it into the wall. And it kind of there's a loud splotch. There's a loud splotch as it kind of busts open and it kind of and it dies. Well done.
Oops.
They can
Big boy
kill.
kick hard. Okay. Then it will be Six's
Alright.
turn.
If it bleeds,
All
it
right.
can die.
That was a low blow indeed.
So, I had run my mom a plate of food. How bad is Zelfer?
Zelfer is leaning up against the wall with a big old hole in his chest. He's not doing too great.
Okay.
Guys, don't. Ugh, blood everywhere. Don't worry about it.
If it helps at all, I don't know if you missed this, but he took an opportunity attack. I rolled a crit and max damage.
Okay.
He's not
I'm
doing
gonna-
well.
I'm gonna do a just a heal check to make sure he is not like bleeding out hit points or anything like that. So I will roll that for you. Oh wait, it's medicine. Not heal.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay, so you kind of crouch down. You look at the gaping hole in his chest. It looks like that if he doesn't get help, it won't be good. But he'll probably be fine. He's not gonna die from this immediately.
Okay. All right. Well, that's my turn basically. So I'm good.
Okay. And I'll even say that you kind of help him try to patch it up a little bit, or
Okay,
at least
yeah, I just
close
wanna
the
make sure he's-
wound.
he's
You don't heal
stabilized,
anything, but
yeah.
you check on him quick.
Okay.
Percy,
Bet, finally. Shit.
don't roll so
So-
low, forehead.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Can I even fucking make it over there? Hold on, I'm trying to find my ruler. There it is. It's like... Now these values are proper. 15... Well, there's my movement. Woo!
You can make it to about here with your movement.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You can make it to 6, I'll say.
Flip.
You know what? Because this is kind of lame and I started you there, if you want to make like an acrobatics check or something to jump down the stairs and move more quickly, I'll totally allow it.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
All right,
I'm
make an
doing it.
acrobatics check for me.
That one. Oh.
Okay, you despite being a big old boy, you gracefully leap down the stairs and do a little like parkour roll
Big
down
old
both
boy.
stairs, and I'll give you an extra 10 feet of movement.
Hell yeah. Womp.
Cool.
Can I see this boy?
You can see him. He's not within reach.
Yeah, I know. That's not what I was asking. Dumb shit.
All right.
Guess what?
You do also,
Aw.
when you turn the corner though, you do see the scene of 6 leaning down. You see Sam, fucking massive, is like stomping something into the wall. You see Zelfer on the wall, like bleeding out, and you see 6 trying to help him.
I just boot the fucker. Deja vu.
Percy's gonna look at Sam and go, huh, quite large today, are we?
Yeah, it's a problem.
Genetic.
And then I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on fucking...
Whoa.
Beep.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh.
So it's,
Yeah,
that's
I have
a
that
that's a
spell.
to hit. That's a to hit, not a roll. Okay. So this crackling blue energy, you launch it at the creature, but it does slither out of the way.
Oh, fucker! Well, you know, I can't do anything else, so fuck it. I'm too far, my legs need to grow.
Just get longer legs, forehead.
Percival's true hidden ability, long leg boy.
Trying so hard not to make a joke right now.
Do it, little bitch.
It's not even that. It's not even that good of a joke.
Do it, little bitch.
Daddy long leg.
Do you have? Hold on, I'm just checking something on your spell
Miss-
sheet.
Miss, I'm afraid of fire. Or I'm
Sorry,
afraid of
what's that
spiders.
sound?
What
Just
the
made a
fuck
spider
did
joke.
you get fire from?
Cause I tried to say spider and I said spider and it kind of sounds like the way I say fire. Spider, fighter.
Spider fighter.
That's Spider-Man.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Hold on. Actually, let me see here. Core stats, no. I'm actually checking. I think you might not have your spell set up entirely correctly here. I'm just checking. I'm looking at.
I mean, knowing how shitty I am at literally everything, you're probably right.
Yeah, because you rolled a 9. I'm just trying because roll 20 is being dumb. For Witch
I don't
Bolt.
think it's roll 20. I think it's a user error.
It could be.
Ooh.
I'm just making sure that you have your spell attack modifier on there. What should that be? It's your wisdom. Are you wisdom based?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a +1 plus proficiency. So you should have a +3 somewhere, and I don't see that anywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a +3, just to see if that works. Why don't you? I'll roll this once more. Let's see. So that's a 1d20, 14.
Yeah,
I
what the fuck?
Still don't. Why is it so weird? Why is that
I
so
don't know.
bad? Healing
What?
effects, damage, second attack roll. Oh wait, here we go. Is that it? Cast.
Nope.
What the fuck? Roll 20 is
I don't
weird
know why
sometimes.
all those things are there.
Attack stat wisdom.
Yeah, I'll take that one though.
Yeah. Can crit. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll have to look more into that later. I just want to make sure you have everything set up properly.
I thought I did it right, so shit, my bad.
Okay, no, it's fine. Even if you got the +3, the first one wouldn't have hit. So anything else for your turn? Sorry to interrupt. Okay. Menon, what you doing? Percy has bolted ahead of you into the fight.
All right. Can I do the same thing he did with the?
I'll allow it. Make an acrobatics check.
You got it, boss.
If I let one person, I gotta let everyone. So.
Eh.
Okay, not quite as gracefully. I'll give you an extra 5 feet as you kind of tumble down.
All right. So.
She's like, watch me.
Well, no, she didn't fall, but it wasn't. She didn't do it a cool roll. She just kind of ran down the steps real fast.
Move me where I would land, I think.
Okay.
'Cause I'm trying to move towards Selfer.
10, 15,
Don't
20,
touch
25,
me.
30. You could get to here, next to him.
All right. In that case,
I'm fine. Blood.
Shut up.
dripping.
shut your mouth.
Yeah, blood dripping from his chest. I'm fine. I'm fine.
It's just a flesh wound.
Just but a scratch.
Let's see.
Neat.
We are the knights that say nay. Racist knight.
Let's see here. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Oh,
I like to break
That's
shit
a
too.
broken thing.
I threw a bottle. Yeah.
Holden's so angry at his game, he's getting violent.
Ah! Yeah. Okay. You're gonna cast Cure Wounds. Go ahead.
Oh, he shit his pants too. Fuck.
No,
Imagine
hold
farting and shitting.
A bug somehow
Incoming.
appears to have gotten into my room, and I don't like that.
A what?
A small bug.
Aw, what are you gonna do? Piss your pants?
Maybe.
And come?
I do have to pee.
Piss your pants right now, idiot.
Do it.
Do
Wait,
it,
what did I
pussy.
say? What did I say?
You
I
said
was
you were gonna do
casting?
Cure Wounds. Hey, remember
Okay,
when you said
thank
that
you.
twice? Yeah.
Yep.
Even for
Sorry. I'm sorry. It's just.
What a blessing.
Okay, Zelfer, she does run up to you and touch your chest and heal you for 7.
I can do that. Hey, I'm at 17 now. Only 20 below my max.
Hey, I like how she runs up and heals you, and you go, I can do that.
Then do it, idiot.
I can't cast Cure Wounds, actually. It's not a spell I can.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Do it.
I
then.
might be able to recklessly cast it. I don't know.
Okay, Sam, this one down the hall slithers
gonna
towards you and slithers
die.
slash, scampers towards you and attempts
Scutter.
to scutters,
Scuttle.
yeah, scuttles. Yeah, well, it's got both legs, but it also kind of slithers like a snake. It's really gross. It's going to
So
roll
you're coming to die.
to bite you in the ankle. That is going to be
roll
a
to fuck it.
16 to hit.
It skithers.
Hang on.
Skithers.
I skither.
Yep, it hits.
Okay, so it is going to bite your, but not even your ankle. It's like biting your foot right now. For
Hey, suck on your toe, my guy.
for 6
Oh, hell
damage.
no.
6 piercing damage, and then it's going to attempt to wrap its tentacles around your big ass foot.
What, you're not into toe sucking, my guy?
I'm guessing a 17 hits you as well. Then I don't need to guess. I know. So it wraps its tentacle around your foot, and you're going to take 3 poison damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Blake, you're ripping your vape too
Ugh.
hard.
I don't
Okay.
even know what's this thing, Isaac.
Okay, you feel the some sort of poison enter your foot and kind of shake it out. You kind of shake your foot around and shake it out.
I feel like
I
D&D
just
is
shake the
medically
poison.
inaccurate.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sir, you were bitten by a cottonmouth snake. Yeah, but I shook the venom out.
Yeah, so it's fine. I wiggled
Oh,
my foot
okay,
around.
have a good day.
And then Sam, as you're doing this, you see a larger, different colored crawler
The big
slither
red
towards you.
toad.
Big red guy come at you, coming
Toad.
down the hall, slithering down the hall.
Watch
Meanwhile,
Watch out.
Percival, this one's going to the one you launched a witch bolt at is going to latch out to attempt to bite you in the
He's gonna get his rectum
in the
smashed.
fucking leg.
The one that got loogied in the face.
How about a 14?
Hold on.
How about no?
I think that hits. Yeah.
Okay,
What?
then that's
I
going
have
to
an AC
be
of 13.
5 piercing damage,
What?
and it's going to attempt to reach its tentacles around your leg.
Sorry, hold on a second.
Oh.
Jesse, I have an AC of 13.
Wait, aren't you a fighter? Don't you get a bonus for being armorless?
I mean, my AC is 13, so.
Fighters don't get a bonus for fighting armorless.
That's barbarians.
Yeah, you're thinking about barbarian.
Oh fuck.
So you're going to take 5 piercing damage, Percival, and then I need
Ooh.
you to take another 4 poison damage and roll me a Constitution saving throw as it reaches its tentacles all the way around your thigh and digs them into your skin.
Say no, and just.
Hey, same
Can I
as
wrap
he's
my
on that 9
tentacles around
damage.
it? Is it a Constitution save?
Yes, please. Okay.
Wow.
Percy, your leg begins to go numb.
Thanks, fuckhead.
Right now your speed is reduced to half.
Okay, how many
And-
damage did I take? 9?
9 total. And then this other one is going to go slithering down the hall and attempt to bite giant Sam in the back with advantage because
Get
he
the
is now
fuck off
flanked.
of me!
With advantage,
Oh
that's
my
going to be a
God, step
21
off.
Ouch.
for 7 piercing damage. And then another one slithers out from the hall.
Literally, just like
Another
step
one
on.
bites your butt.
Okay.
Alright, everyone needs to get the fuck away from me. I shout.
He shouts at everyone, "Get the fuck away from me, Zelfer!
Yeah,
what
to
you
my
doing?"
people. I shout to my people, get the fuck away.
Hmm.
Are we becoming villagers again?
Holden, can I see all 3 of these guys?
Not the back one. The other 2, yes.
Hapapati-papa.
Hapakatapa. Hapakatash.
Okay, then I'm gonna pull my hand out.
Uh-huh.
Tap
It's
my
really
staff
weird.
into it. Tap my staff on my hand. A little ball of fire starts to grow, and I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Do it, do it.
I am gonna hit this one once, and this guy twice.
Okay.
So first attack on the first guy, so left to right.
Yep.
13 to hit, 9 fire damage.
Okay, that does hit, and you scorch it. It shrieks out, and there's actually a sickly smell as the fire, or as it scorches the ooze and kind of like removes the hair from its body.
Okay, second one, 17 for 8,
And again, same thing. Little
14 for 7.
also
9, 8,
hits.
7, motherfucker.
Yeah. You ever just roll and actually hit things just to flex on Isaac?
Okay, and then I go, Mr. Big Sam, I will flee now, and I'm gonna run up to the steps to get away from everything.
Okay.
But like, where's the lie?
Isaac's like, I mean, ouch, but yeah, for real. All right.
And
Sam.
if my DM didn't rig roll 20.
Sam, what you doing?
All right, I'm a little salty. So I'm gonna turn around
Mm-hmm.
as you do. I'm gonna slash the bigger frog.
Okay. It's not a frog, but sure thing.
It's totally a frog.
Okay, so what's it look
17
like
on
as you
that one.
stab it in half?
I fucking sliced it in half. Get
Yeah,
the
you
fuck off of me.
Slice it down the middle, and there's a little, and then it's dead.
And then I'm gonna fucking punt the other one.
Okay.
Get the fuck off of me.
Okay. That does also hit, and actually, as you kick it down the hall, you see it kind of, you hear it squish into the darkness, and you don't hear anything from it.
Who the
You
fuck?
just fucking
else?
Fusro Dodd, my guy.
Who else? Alright, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, 6.
All right. Passing. I can pass cohorts, right? Without
Yes, they are not considered
Penalty?
difficult
Okay.
terrain. Yep.
copy. All right. So I'm going to sidestep this way up to where this corpse is, and I'll sort of step over the corpse.
I don't know, I'm kind of big.
There's a little
I
squelch.
step between your legs.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Wow.
I unleash a punch of destiny.
A punch of destiny. You punch that fucker with destiny.
I'm punching it with
With
destiny.
yeah, destiny. All right, you destiny the fuck out of
Okay.
it right in the fucking face, and it kind of.
Plonk.
This one doesn't screech like the others. This one hisses at you.
Oh. I glance back at Sam and I say, "Do you think they're friendly?"
Hey, do you think they're friendly? You hear as you also hear.
I just start just very sarcastically. Yeah, dude. Of course.
They've invited us home.
I don't know. Why don't we ask?
Why don't we ask them? Yeah, you guys didn't talk to them. You just fucking attacked. God,
Did you guys try words?
It hit me
You were
too.
dressing provocatively.
it's their fault. They deserved it. They were asking for it.
I was about to say, to be fair, they attacked first, but they didn't. One of them got loogied in the face.
Oh, that's
Right.
true.
Anything else, 6?
And then it ate my chest.
No, that's me.
Okay. Percy,
your
your
balls.
movement is halved. Your left leg is numb. What are you doing?
That's fine. So the dude's still on me, right?
No, he's been fucking punted.
No, the guy on my leg who wrapped around my leg.
Yeah, Sam punted
Yeah.
it off of you
How would that not hurt me? He was wrapped around my leg.
because his teeth were no longer buried inside you. Just his tentacles wrapped around and kind of. You felt there's
that
kind of a
pisses
little.
me the fuck off.
There
'cause
was
I
a
gonna
little
do
like.
some
There's a
cool
little
shit.
like. As they were like removed from your leg, the tentacles came out of your leg,
Would it
but
be like a
a little bit. Yeah, kind of like that.
Oh god.
Like a loud popping noise as they popped out. Your leg is numb now.
But there's the other one right there.
Yeah, I know.
There are more you can
My
fuck.
windows are not working right. I have to close them and reopen them every time for some reason. So this
Oh.
guy's still here, right?
Sure is.
Does your window not pass air through it?
Shut the fuck up.
Ha 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 ha. That was a funny one.
I sure
thought
found
so.
that one humorous.
Haha, now I'm pissed off. Oh look, the black blade's coming out. So,
Ruh-roh.
therefore,
Ruh-roh
kabam.
way.
get whomped, kid. Except it'll miss. Bam. 0 for 2 so far.
Dude,
Three?
you
You
rolled,
rolled a
fucking,
2.
You rolled a 2.
Why does that do
Yeah.
3d6 again?
Because it's the curse blade.
Right.
Can't you
Okay.
can't you attack again?
Okay. Yeah, so you swing at it.
Oh, yeah, 2 attacks. Duh. Yeah,
Crit
you
miss,
told
crit
me
miss,
that
crit miss.
you told me that in exchange for the whole losing control thing. It's 36.
Right, right. I remember this. Yes.
So, if it'll press again. Hello?
Okay.
That one, I think, hit.
It sure does. And actually that one has not been hit yet. Okay. So you slice into it and you feel the bloodlust start to take over a little bit. It feels good slicing
It's like
into
a
this. And there's a
slug.
right, yeah, no, you're not being overpowered or anything. but it feels good to slice into this. There's a good squelching sound. It's
God,
like
I'd fuck this
yeah.
sword.
yeah, it feels good as you slice through it and hear it shriek out in pain. Okay. Anything else from you?
Nope.
Menon, what you doing?
Alright.
Zelfer is fucked off. Everyone else is fucked off.
I was told to fuck off.
This is true.
Let's see here. I guess I could fire a crossbow bolt at one of them. That wouldn't require me getting too close.
It sure wouldn't.
Let's see. How about? Could I reach this one? Hold on.
I doubt it, unless you want to just sit under my legs.
You can sure try.
Fuck it.
I ask you to not.
10, 15. I'll move here and I'll crossbow bolt this one.
Go for it.
Woo!
Hit it.
Yeah, I know. Weapons. Shit. God, I'm fucking awful at using this goddamn sight.
Let's see. Okay, you also rolled a 2. You run up and seeing all the ooze and blood and shit everywhere, you just kind of and your hands are shaky and you fire a crossbow bolt and it pings off the wall and lands next to Percy's foot.
Yeah. Would you grab that for me?
That
Okay. Anything else?
I can't fucking hear you guys. It is super breaky uppy.
Is it for anyone else?
It's not for
No.
me.
Oh, now it's better.
I'm doing okay tonight.
Okay, cool.
Jason's bad.
Then we are going to move
Oh,
on.
Sorry. No.
Ew.
Going on.
That sounds disgusting. Please
Yeah,
stop.
it's fucked up.
Sounds like you're choking
Sam,
on
this one's going to
something.
attempt to bite you again.
No, it's not.
How long does the enlarge last?
1
Which
minute.
one? The red one?
No, how I'm sorry, the green one. I said this one and then this one, the green one. How long does the enlarge last?
A minute.
A minute. Okay, so yeah, basically this whole fight.
It's also concentration, so that's why I'm not getting hit on purpose.
Understood. I'm assuming a natural 19 is going to hit you regardless of the modifier. So it is going to bite you. It's going to sink its several rows of teeth into your ankle for 5 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
And once again, attempt to wrap its tentacles around you for a 13.
To hit?
Yes.
No.
Okay. And so yet again, you kind of shake your leg around angrily,
Fuck off of
stopping
me.
it from doing so. The red one, however, is going to leap up onto your chest.
Wait. Does it bypass me?
You know what? It soars through the air over you. Yes.
Oh.
I will allow an
So I get a-
opportunity attack.
Yes, I'm taking it.
Come running, chop!
Punch.
Okay, as it does so, Six lunges. He throws his fist into the air, hitting it in its underbelly, and it kind of it yelps out a little bit, but it undeterred. It attempts to land on your chest. Oh god, there's too many tokens here now. Hold on.
Oh,
Bah.
whoa! I
Ah.
got shunted.
Oh god, can I not? I can't fucking select.
It
Okay, there we
kicked
go.
you.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. Okay, this guy's over here. Sure thing. Okay, so he's going to attempt to latch onto your chest. And he's going to get an 8 to hit. So basically, he lands on your
No.
chest after being hit in the gut, and you kind of go, "What the fuck?" and you brush him off, and he falls to the ground at your feet.
Smack it.
And then
smack it,
Percy,
so
the one that you just fucking cut into, is going to latch out at your ankles.
Nice.
With a 10 to hit, which certainly does not. And then
Correct.
that's going to bring us back to Zelfer.
I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I see the red one?
It is at Sam's feet. So you can see it.
Well, all I need to do is see it to hit it with magic missile, my friend.
Ah,
Cause fuck you. Okay, so 2 damage.
Uh-huh.
Hitting with all 3 shots.
that's fine.
Okay, so 2 damage for the first one.
Uh-huh.
4, to 8 damage. As
Oof.
I tap my staff, and these 3 little motes of whitish light just boop, boop, boop.
And Sam, you feel the rush of wind as they kind of pass between your ankles and around your feet and hit this creature at your feet.
What the fuck?
Just
What?
yeah. Anything else? Oh god, there's a rushing wind through the tunnel.
Man,
What in the fuck is going on?
Somebody's getting fucked or something.
Minute.
Okay, Sam.
Fucking her mic. I
Sorry,
don't like this big red one.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
bet you
So
don't.
I'm gonna.
My mute button for my computer still doesn't work, and
Hmm.
my family
Not a problem.
came in to talk to me.
There's a you swing your scythe down like golf club style, and the creature kind of scuttles beneath your legs.
That's fine.
Uh, and you swing it again this time, and
Don't
you.
forget that D4.
Oh yeah, do add the D4 here. Okay, for 16, sure thing. And you land a solid blow in its back, and it kind of hisses out. And anything else?
Hang on. Yeah, I think I.
Uh-oh.
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 Oh.
Ruh-roh.
Oh.
There's just
He's gonna do something, maybe.
It's definitely not a skill.
Here comes the wiener.
He's gonna whip it out.
Pa-da-pa-pa-pa. It's a pee-pee.
Here comes Wiener Man. Here comes Wiener Man. Gonna
Right
fight
down
the
Wiener Man
Koreans.
Lane. I knew the lyrics to that one.
Nope, because I don't fully understand my black blood system, so I don't think I have any.
Okay, we'll move on to 6 then.
Black what?
All right. This frog.
You
The
guys
red-
are skipping over
It's
that.
not a frog, but
About this
okay.
frog.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry. Is it attached to Percy or is it on the ground?
It is on the ground. It is not currently attached.
You mean attached to Sam?
Sam.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
standing
it's
next
the
to
same
me.
thing.
Yes, my ball.
Yo, what up, Freestyle? Thanks for the raid, buddy. Yo, what up?
Unleash a full-on double attack flurry of blows on this guy because I don't like the cut of his.
Well,
feet.
why don't you roll the first one first? See what
We'll
happens.
make the first attack here.
Okay, describe to me how you kill it.
Oh,
Fist it.
I'm surprised. First of all, yeah, no, I just pummel its face into the dirt with my fist. Soon enough,
Okay.
I'm just punching wet mud.
You sure are. There's a squeak as you fuck it up. Yep.
Awesome. Well,
I like to
I'll
think I did half the work on that one.
oh, definitely. I will redirect and
The big K has arrived.
green non-frog there. He'll
Green
get my second
non-frog.
attack.
It's not a frog.
Point.
It's totally a frog.
It's not a frog. Really not. Okay. And
I'm
after
looking
you
at it
kill
right
after
now.
you kill the bigger red one, you move over to this one and punch it in the fucking face, and there's kind of a little squish as you hit it in the eye. And this one
Ugh.
at you.
All right. Well, it takes the final 2 attacks here. So boom and boom.
Final 2?
Yeah, I get
Flurry of
2
blows.
attacks and then flurry of blows.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Unfortunately, neither of those last 2 hits.
Rats. That's all good.
So after getting hit in the face, it kind of squirms around a bit, and you kind of trying to swing at it. All right,
All
Percy, kill it,
Kill it. Yeah, let's see if I can hit it.
Kill
Kill
it.
it with fire.
kill it.
So the one
Kill
I'm
it
fighting
with-
is still alive.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is that the one that bit me?
Yes. No, it's not. You don't know.
Oh.
Probably not though.
Alright. I'm going to hold out my hand
And shake
and
it.
pretend like I am, yeah,
Hello.
fisted. Fist the fucking worm.
Okay,
Oh my god.
Is this a to hit or a wisdom
it's a
save?
cantrip. Oh wait, why does it say both?
You
Did
must
you
have.
click something?
I did not mess with your Toll the Dead.
It must succeed a wisdom saving throw. so it's not a
Okay.
to hit.
So
How do
I
I
will
change that?
roll a wisdom. I can
You
help you with
just-
that later.
Check
Like
the
that?
box that says attack.
That is a 3.
It's not checked. Oh, the box attack isn't checked.
Percival character sheet, spell book, cantrips, Toll the Dead.
Do I need to check it? If it's
Attack
an
roll
attack-
is checked. You had
It's not
attack roll
checked for
checked.
me.
It was. I just unchecked it.
No, it's been red this entire time for me. That's weird.
No. You're looking at the blocks. It says show. You need to see just above that spellcast macro display options. You see there was an attack roll there. That was checked. That's what you
I
had
need to
checked.
go to bed. I need to go to bed.
It's complicated. So it does not pass
Okay,
the
there
wisdom
we go.
saving throw, and so it's going to take
Okay, bud.
5.
I'm gonna go to bed.
No, fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck you. Percy just
Um,
passes out. Describe to me
yeah.
what it looks and sounds like as you kill it with Toll the Dead.
Ooh, I've still got my sword out. How it's gonna be is I'm gonna hold my sword out as if it's a bell.
How it's gonna be. Oh,
God,
sorry.
Doesn't Jason just sound like a very huggable man?
He is.
I'd love to eat his ass.
I fucking love Jason. He's gonna hold his sword, blade down, holding it by the hilt, and hit it with his other hand, and he's gonna make a really loud dinging noise.
Which everyone hears and echoes throughout the entire dungeon.
And as the thing dies, you can see like a, what color is it? Green. What color is the thing?
It is
that
like a
killed?
tannish beige.
You see that color, kind of a light, kind of escape it and flow into the sword.
Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Okay,
Purely aesthetic. It doesn't do anything.
cool.
Oh, okay.
Menon, what you doing?
My best.
Yeah.
I wanna, up it a notch or two. I'm kidding.
This
Maybe
one's
some
still alive,
heals.
right? Who needs healing then?
A couple of us, I think.
Zelfer around the corner. Ah.
Yeah.
Sam also. Ah.
Yeah, I'm very right now.
I mean, I could heal you, but I could die myself.
I'll heal Sam.
It does 48
So
damage
what's the
to me.
downside?
It does 48 of damage to me, but whoever I heal gets double what I take for damage.
See here, I'm just my fucking.
That was loud.
That was the Toll the Dead that
Sorry.
rung throughout the dungeon.
I'd like to think of it as a deeper noise, but
Yeah, that was impressive.
See, what cast?
Are you struggling again?
Fucking cure wounds. I'm so tired. I haven't gotten a proper night's sleep in weeks.
Have you tried
maybe
sleeping?
just properly
You're
sleep
good.
at night.
Here, I'll cast it for you.
Thank you.
You heal. Who are you healing?
Killing
It's the big boy.
Sam. You healed for
Yes.
6. Okay.
Think.
Dank.
Okay.
I need 8 hours of sleep. Someone please help me.
Then Sam, the one,
I need a
the last one at your
tail.
ankles, once again is going to try to bite. That's going to be a 16,
Ow.
and it's going to be 4 piercing damage as it attempts to also reach its tentacles around your ankle for a 24
Tentacles?
and tentacles, and that's 5 poison damage.
That sounds
Ah,
fucking
nice.
disgusting.
Nice 6 to heal. I
Yeah, 5 poison damage, and
I
your
tried.
leg begins to feel a bit numb as it wraps into you.
So what's up with these fucking Novocaine
And
flashlights
while we're
that
here-
fucking
Sam, do you want to roll me a Constitution saving throw?
mean,
Actually, roll me
I don't
2.
want to.
Roll me 2 Constitution
What?
saving throws. I just fucked up.
Whoa, hold up. There's
Okay.
One.
Okay,
There's
your
two.
leg is not going numb. I'm sorry. And
I'm constituted.
yeah, your leg is not going numb. I forgot to make you roll a con
Constipated?
save. Because I'm trying to wrap this battle at least. And
Constipation saving throw.
somehow being above the hysterium kind of lies in the center of the dungeon, and so you're kind of above it, and you're not really breathing much in apparently.
That's good.
Despite having
That's
fought
good.
in it this entire time. Zelfer, what's up?
Can I see the last one alive?
Barely. It's at Sam's ankle, like attached.
No, its brother's covering it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see it better here?
A little, yeah. Still not great. I'll be honest.
Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it. I got this.
Do it.
Do it.
Don't do it. I got this.
Do it.
All right. I'm gonna go here instead of there, and start poking at this one and see if I can. Because didn't he cut this one like open?
Pretty much.
I'm gonna see if I can look inside of it and see if I can see anything worth.
Lots of squish.
Now,
Roll a medicine check for me with disadvantage.
well, doesn't matter anyway because it's a 12. That was 17.
The 17.
Wow.
The 17. You believe you can kind of make out some of its artery, some of its, you think you find its lungs. Maybe there's this little sac that might be the thing that produces all the goo around it. It's that's all you can gather in just a few seconds.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna wait for. I'm like, Mr. Sam, please kill that so I can take this thing's heart.
Yep.
All right, Mr. Sam, how do you kill this thing?
I want you to guess.
You're probably gonna stab it in half.
Boot.
Oh, you're gonna fucking boot it. Okay.
He does.
Roll me.
Squeesh.
Oh yeah. Plus the hang on.
Plus the 1d4, and also roll me 3d6. So for 9 damage. Okay, you fucking boot it. 8. So I'm gonna call it 10. You kick it 10 feet down the hall.
Ugh. Did I not kill it?
Not quite.
All right.
There's a
now I'm
loud
gonna
squelch again as it
sprint.
lands.
Now I'm gonna sprint and fucking football boot it.
Oh my god. Okay, roll unarmed again.
Second attack, motherfucker. Ugh.
And that's what we call a punt.
Okay, so you punt this thing down the fucking hall.
Ugh.
You're quite certain it's dead as you hear a splat down the hallway you can't quite see. And as you do so, you kind of like, you're probably feeling good. You punted it, you're like, yeah, and you shrink that back down to normal size.
Oh.
What does your Black Knight do? He kicks really hard.
All right, what is
I'm
the
gonna
party
invent
doing?
the
We
game
are now out of
football one
initiative.
day.
I want its heart. Using the ritual dagger to cut inside of it.
Okay, roll medicine disadvantage again.
Do, 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 do.
You start cutting inside of it. The dagger doesn't react, and you have no fucking clue where the heart is. But there's lots of goo all over your thing now.
Does it smell bad?
Oh, Menon this time does not vomit. Sam, what do you have to collect the blood with?
Another bottle.
Sure you do. Okay.
I
I
do.
gave him a second one
Yeah.
in
Oh
place
my
of the
God.
stick.
Oh my god. Okay. Yep. So
DM
you,
doesn't pay attention.
here actually let me give you. You have where's the name? You have carrion crawler blood.
Oh, it's a carrion crawler?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have been more careful.
A slightly modified carrion crawler. Yes.
Okay. Oh.
Menon is a bit more comfy. Okay. Yeah. So Carrion crawler. You have
Yep.
some
Buy
of that blood
I
of
already
that.
know how
Okay.
to spell carrion.
Do
How
you?
does the-
I'm surprised.
How does
I'm
it
sorry.
smell?
It
Right?
smells horrific in
I'm
here.
in a room.
Cool. I firebolt this one and I walk back and sit on the staircase.
All right, the room smells of burned goo. It's really gross, really bad.
Smells like Dookie.
Smells like dookie in here. Yeah. I'll reveal a little bit more of the area for you guys as you're kind of battling. You might have seen around a bit. Okay. What's the
Okay.
party gonna do?
Oh, we're gonna party.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm gonna sit on
Alright.
this one.
Is everybody okay for the next few minutes?
Wipe some of the
Nobody-
blood off my chest and draw a smiley face on the wall with my own blood.
Oh my god.
You should write, was here second, monsters, I don't know, whatever the first thing said.
Hey,
Just repeat that.
I gotta go for a bit. There's a bat in my house, and I have to go help take care of it. So,
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna assume you stick near Percy.
yep.
Okay.
Little bit
how-
less freaked out this time, though.
How much?
Okay, what I just heard was, I assume you stick it in your Percy, and I thought you were like somehow bleeping out,
Pussy?
the word pussy for some reason. I don't know. That was just a really strange.
Should we take like a 10-15 minute break?
Is everyone okay with like 5 to 10? Let's come back at right now it's 10:30. Come back at 10:40. Maybe
Okay,
play another
sounds good.
hour.
Holden,
So
how
much
much
cheese.
how much blood is on my chest of my own?
There's a nice big stain.
Is it still wet or is it drying quickly?
It's still a little wet.
I grab the ritual blade, wipe it off of my foot, on my leg, so there's only so it's clean, and I just soak up my blood on it and watch it.
It glows faintly.
Yeah. He makes that noise. He goes, ah, and he puts the dagger away.
Excellent.
Shall we continue? Question mark?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm fully with you on this.
All right, let's move.
Okay.
I think the die roll said, or the flip of the coin said we were going south. Is that correct?
We're going right.
Oh, right. Which was south.
This way.
All right.
Okay.
As you guys head down, I'll just reveal it all for you here, because you're gonna head down here. Let's hasten the process just a little bit. As you guys head down this hall, you find another one of the bodies of the emaciated carrion crawlers, and several corpses that look burned or charred inside of open cells.
Hey, Holden,
Hey, what?
can I get his teeth?
There are no teeth in any of them. Fuck you.
Okay.
Oh, their teeth removed.
Yeah, he goes, odd. Their teeth are completely removed.
And Sam, at the end of this hall, you would also find a small room, slightly larger than the cells, covered in blood. None of it
I'm gonna
fresh.
taste it just to make sure that it's blood.
It is in fact blood, and you now have AIDS.
Ha!
Oh shit.
Okay.
One down, 4 to go.
I thought AIDS had to be transferred blood to blood.
Shut up.
You just
No, it's just
licked it.
bodily
No, you-
fluid to bodily fluid.
Mucous membrane to mucous membrane.
None of you
Anyway.
ever talk to me again. You bunch of fucking nerds.
I'm
So
I'm a
sorry.
certified EMT, Jesse.
Zelfer,
Yes?
there's lots of blood.
Give me a second. I'm going to take my ritual dagger. I'm going to cut off his hand.
Okay. You cut it off, and a lot of the skin and muscle and whatever's left on it kind of flakes off as you chop it off.
Oh god, yeah.
And the bone is very brittle, so you're able to cut it off very easily. But it's mostly just a skeletal hand.
Is this 6?
Next to you, yes.
I
Yes.
head out. I hand him go, have a hand. And I'm going to walk into the room with Sam.
6
Have
to you,
a
take
hand.
the hand.
I don't take it.
Okay.
Thank you.
It just hits the ground.
There's a little clattering as it hits the ground.
I walk in. Mr. Sam, you're correct. There is blood in here.
Sam's just walking back down the hall.
Yep, I'm just nothing interesting. Just
I'm gonna-
dead people.
I'm going to rub my
Blood.
finger against the blood. Is it dry?
The blood? Yes, it is.
Yeah. I'm going to smell the blood.
It smells of iron.
Interesting.
Is it? Is it interesting that blood smells like blood?
Mr. Sam, you should come and
Yeah.
have a look at this. It's actually very interesting.
I'm sorry, I need to interrupt
No.
everyone. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
Can I not?
No.
Con saving throw.
You know what I'm very bad at? That. Huh, never mind. I'm good. Dab.
That's actually one of my good ones.
Okay. Okay.
Not bad. Not bad. Nicely done, Minute.
Okay.
I guess it's not my good one this time.
And the second time, son.
All right. And then I need one more as well for a minute. Oh, Percy.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a con saving throw?
Can I get a what?
I don't want to give you one.
How are you the only one who rolled below 10, Sam?
Yeah, that's actually really weird.
All right, everyone.
I rolled
Everyone
a
here.
3.
You can all
I'm here.
feel, having been in the Hysterium haze in and out a little bit, your skin is irritated, maybe a little red in certain spots, but you're not suffering any serious ill effects, except for Sam, however. You're feeling quite nauseous.
Sam's
I'll
straight
tell
up
you
fucking dead.
outright, you're not going to suffer any in-game consequences yet, but you're feeling nauseous and you want out. It's not a good feeling.
Can we hurry up?
Delver's just blowing.
He's constantly this entire. Ah,
Can we please hurry?
okay, I
Yeah,
had out.
you have a very upset tummy. Okay, where you guys headed?
This
Um,
way. Oh,
following
oh,
Sam.
All right.
This way. To get me the fuck out of here.
Okay. So right now you look down. You can check down the hall. There seems to be a stairwell to the right, and the hall continues south.
I'm gonna look in here.
Okay.
I stumbled into a
Look
wall.
down. There appears to be a stairwell heading down,
Oh.
and Sam, there's
Staircase!
another hallway that continues to wind around.
Oh, fuck.
Staircase, Mr. Sam, staircase.
A hallway.
Mr. Sam, staircase.
There's a lot of hysterium down there. I don't want to go.
All right, how about this? I will follow in front of you, blowing.
I don't know if that'll work.
What if it does?
Let's check the hallway first. There's no hysterium. It's
You make-
clean.
You make a very good point, but here's my counter argument. No,
Here's my counter argument. Heal me.
I can die if I can try.
Oh, don't die.
Heal me.
Ahem, I'm gonna rub my hands together and put my staff at his chest, so it's touching him. And then using prestidigitation, sparks.
There's just little sparks, harmless sparks.
Magic,
Everybody
Go
else, you can
this
move your
way.
tokens to keep up if you'd like.
All right.
because we're just kind of running right now.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah.
I want out.
Sam,
said
as
I
as
want
you
out,
check
I
out this
want
room, it is completely empty, save for a shit ton of hysterium haze
I look,
in the
I
room.
look at
All
Sam.
right, we're not going in there.
You made the wrong choice.
Yep. to the stairs.
What about this? Wait, what about this hallway?
Mr. Six,
No.
no, stairs,
All right.
stairs.
All right.
Stairs.
Stairs then. Stairs. Stairs.
Mr. Six, you would have
Alright.
seen toward the end of that hallway,
Stairs.
you were kind of looking at a dead carrion crawler and some stairs that seem to head up.
Okay. All right.
So
that's
you also saw stairs, but yeah.
Great.
Oh, fuck.
All right,
Alright.
Mr. Six, you lead. Mr. Percy, would you like to go second?
Sure, why not?
You didn't kill enough things, and I feel sad for you.
It's probably best if I don't kill a lot of things. Let's be real here.
All right,
You remember what happened last time?
I try not to. Mr. Sam,
That's my name.
you can either go in front of me or behind me.
I say fuck it. And then use that. Oh, okay. Well, the first one, I guess.
Okay. Cool.
Well, that's that for. All right, let's go.
You can take the first one, of course. Yep. You guys heading down?
Yes.
All right. The hysterium is a little thick here,
How thick? How many C's?
like 2 C's.
Ooh.
It's not too bad, but it's thick. And I'll say
How thick?
you can
Okay.
head down, kind of wave your torch around, and peer into the room. There is very
Oh.
thick hysterium haze in here. However, I'll just reveal that. However,
Shiny.
there is a chest to the south and to the north.
I want.
Mr. Sam, it's dangerous down here.
Yes, but shinies.
Yes,
Shinies.
but you're stupid.
Menon, there are
I'm
shinies.
gonna-
Yes.
I'm leaving the stairway and going
Alright.
to where it's cleaner.
Six, help
we
me
hold
with the
our breath?
shinies. Quick.
All right. I am fast, so I will basically dash in as
I
fast as
got
possible.
this one. Get that one.
All right.
Isaac,
Okay.
he is the fast.
Opening.
Okay, so 6 runs to the
Blake, I
northern
can
chest.
barely hear you.
Sam runs to the southern. Percival, what are you doing?
Percy, knowing that there's a lot more hysterium in there, is gonna kind of sit back. He's not gonna go all the way in.
A fair choice. Menon.
Nope,
then
no,
looks for
no,
bats.
nope, not worth it, not worth it.
She's gonna kind of, if you'd probably move out of the hysterium a little bit, kind of try to find a little respite over here by Zelfer.
Find a little respite. Ha!
Okay,
Try a little
6.
tenderness.
You open up your
Yeah.
chest with ease,
Yeah, I do. Okay.
and there's mostly dust. But if you kind of search around a little bit, you do find a few copper pieces, 3 copper pieces and 2 silver.
3 copper, 2 silver. Fuck
Mhm.
yes.
And then,
Okay.
one moment. Let me pull something up here. I actually have some notes I need to find.
Okay.
About the
Alright.
southern chest. Ba-ba-ba. So sorry, this is taking me a moment. Where do I have that? Oh, here, I'll just do this. Okay, here we go. Sam, I need you to make me a dex saving throw.
Oh no.
As you start to lift the chest and you see a large tongue.
Oh no. I want to use my inspiration.
You can use your inspiration on this.
Oh.
Gets
Actually,
in
let
that
me do
1
this.
and a 2.
Oh wait, I actually can't get rid of that other chest because there's too much shit over it. Whoops. Okay. So you dodge. You start to open the chest and you notice a very large tongue, and you start to hear and arms sprout from the chest sides, and you dodge out of the way as it grapples towards you. And I'm not gonna have us roll initiative right away. Sam, what will you do? 6. You hear this behind you as well, and Percy, you hear this
Okay.
growling. Everyone
I-
hears this growling.
Fucking slash this bitch.
Okay, and 6, what will you do hearing this?
I would whip around and
Whip it
as
out.
soon as I'm able, whip it out. No, sprint down
Sprint to
and
help him.
attempt to deal with this. Yeah.
Okay, Percy, you hear a growl from
instantly
inside.
Ready my sword.
You ready your sword at the top of the staircase. Menon and Zelfer.
I'm counting teeth right now.
Okay, you hear a little growling, but it's no concern of yours.
I look up and go, Miss Menon, do we? Oh, is that for us? Well, 1, 2,
I
3.
think we should probably go check.
Okay, Sam,
I
roll the
stand
hit.
up.
Cha-cha! Not
Okay,
enough.
14.
Ha-cha! Double.
Okay, so you slash twice into this thing. You cut its tongue off, and you rip some teeth out with the scythe, and it kind of roars out and goes to grapple
Suffer,
you
I
once
have
more.
teeth for you.
Roll a athletics or acrobatics check for me.
One of these things is not like the other.
It's probably your mom, and it might be your mother.
Real creative.
Thanks. I didn't hear you say anything, so.
I'm busy eating.
I can tell every time you
Okay.
wiggle your mic.
So, Sam, this time you're unable to escape its grasp. It grabs onto you and starts biting into you with what little teeth it has left. And you are going to take
Ouch. Ouchie.
9 piercing damage as 6 rushes over. And
Ouchie.
how are you going to try to help him? 6?
Oh, I'm sorry, that was me.
Yes. 6
I'm
rushes
going
over.
to, firstly, attempt to just punch the damn thing to. Is
Punch
it
the
latched
chest.
onto you?
It is latched onto him. It is like over his
Alright.
head.
It is
Grappling,
rage.
latched onto him, like grappling him, chomping on him.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can if I
Let's-
can overwhelm it with a series of attacks here.
Go for it.
And then maybe next round I will attempt to pry it off of him. We'll see what happens.
Sure, sure. Hit it.
So we'll do a dis. Did that work? It didn't
I
work.
did not see.
Why didn't it work?
It didn't work.
Um,
V is typing.
oof.
Okay, so what happens is you guys hear this low growl, and Sam goes, "Ah, fuck!" and he starts to slash at it with his scythe as he pulls it out very quickly. He cuts out the tongue, and he slashes a few teeth out, and the thing roars out and grapples onto him, and it starts to chomp on his upper half of his body. And as Sam is struggling, 6 runs over and drop kicks into the chest, knocking it into the wall, and it falls to the ground with a and it hits the ground, and a few gold pieces fall out of its mouth. Sam, you are ungrappled. The thing is dead.
Bastard.
There
I
are
try to
5
pick up a
gold
couple
pieces. There are 5 gold
I want
pieces.
some gold. I want some
Alright,
gold for my struggles.
You take it. I'm running back. I'm
So
running
so
to,
all everyone else
yeah.
hears, they just hear a "Arrgh," and then Sam goes, "Oh fuck," and you hear a little bit of a struggle, and then you hear poof, poof.
I'll just grab the gold and then quickly run the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this place.
And
I go back to coming
Oh.
teeth.
and Six and Sam, for your time spent in there, make another Constitution saving throw.
Con check coming through.
Save.
right
Please
Another
make
check.
it one this time.
Yes, sorry.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Failure.
Oh boy, Six, you are fine. It singes still, but you're controlling your breathing. You're doing all right. However, Sam,
Okay.
with 2 fails now. Let's see. Now you are short of breath, and until you take some time to remedy this, you have disadvantage on skill checks and attack rolls.
Fuck no.
You are feeling very nauseous.
Yo, I need to fucking sit.
Hey, Mr. Sam, you're not looking too hot.
No. I'm
Great, Sam now is like Jesse normally.
Go sit right here. I point to that spot.
He whimpers.
I pull out my water skin that actually has water in it. I just start, like little kid, putting my fingers and like flicking it out of its face.
Cool.
Sam, this does not help.
All right.
I have another idea. I start dumping. I just start dumping it on his head.
I look this way.
The
Ah,
water
you
feels
guys.
kind of nice, but it's it's
Feels
nice,
refreshing.
but it doesn't help with the nausea.
And I kind of
Just gonna-
Six, what are you doing?
see
I'm
what's
sorry.
happening here.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of watching them.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I sort of sigh a little bit, and I take a deep breath, and I grit my teeth, and I just sprint as fast as humanly possible toward this staircase.
On north.
Yeah, you
Yes, north staircase.
Okay.
Climb in the front.
So you
go
just kind
ahead.
of hold your breath and you run through here, and you find a small room with a table,
Okay.
and up the stairs is a room with a pentagram, in blood.
Oh hell yeah! Now we're getting.
Okay, I note that, and I run back.
Okay.
I'm
Why don't
lightly
you make
slapping
an
Sam.
athletics
Con
check
check?
for me? No, just athletics for me.
Copy that.
I know you're very
Fine.
fast. It's very likely that you could run through this quickly enough to not
Athletics.
have to make another.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
One con check.
No, you just made
Save.
one, so that's fine. But I'm gonna note that for later.
Okay.
All right. So you're able to run back.
Copy.
You run back, and you can report to them you found a table and a pentagram. If
Table
you would
and a
like.
pentagram.
Yeah.
That's it.
But it is another dead end.
Another dead end.
What are we missing?
Another pathway.
But where?
Oh, where?
Thank you, Zelfur. Very helpful.
As I'm sitting here, I'm gonna commune with my weapon.
I'm
Good call.
constantly like lightly touching his face, like kind of just patting on it.
What's this?
I'm going to.
Well, you're not, because I have a helmet
Oh,
on.
Snickerdoodle.
Then I'm patting your helmet
you.
slightly.
Or thank her. I'll thank her. Hey, Blake. Is Chris
Yo.
near you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why you want you got cookie?
I want to thank her for a snickerdoodle.
I'll tell her, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna tell her, but I'm not going.
That's okay. So what are you guys up to now? You're in the thick of it.
Trying to figure out what we're missing here. I'll just
I
sort
know
of
what we're missing.
zip around back this way. Oh. I'm just gonna see if maybe we missed something here. It's like a dead
I'm
end,
gonna-
so I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
see if there's a
draw-
secret passage or something.
Follow my blue line.
Okay, you're heading back to those stairs.
Oh, there's more fucking stairs.
Jesus.
Is the whole party going with him?
Can't even hear Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to
Isaac!
I turned him up to 200% in Discord, Isaac. That's what.
He is up to 200% for me.
Yikes.
Isaac, I don't know how to fix it, man.
Just fix it. Duh.
Thanks.
Just fix it,
fucker.
forehead.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay.
I actually don't have a problem hearing him, to be honest.
Weird. Everyone
Yeah,
seems to
it's
have
been
a different
better for
level.
me.
Everyone seems to have a different level for him on Discord. It's very odd.
I have him at 200%, and he's okay.
He's at default for me.
I
Interesting.
think I have Jesse at 40%.
All right.
Sorry, not default dance. Gotcha.
Where? So is everyone following Six then?
I'm gonna stop here,
Uh-huh.
kind of watching for Sam. Mr.
Okay.
Sam, come along.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna move him for you. Go ahead.
Wanna be-
Just for the sake of being in an actual dungeon crawl, I know I'm a bit stingy about you guys moving your tokens, but right now you have a bit more free reign, and we'll just get
Alright.
to it.
By the way,
I
Before-
just,
before we
I don't
move,
want to go back in.
Before we move
Eden,
through,
yes.
I kind of want to give. I know he's wearing a helmet, but
Night.
offer Sam my cloak and be like, would this help? Like, put it
Sure.
on your face.
Oh, wrap it around.
Meh.
Oh,
It's a good call.
maybe.
I could
a
use
nice-
it for myself, but you're clearly more worse off.
You would be acutely
nice
aware
gesture.
that more Hysterium haze would be touching your more skin of yours, and it would hurt. This would be a painful gesture to give him.
Yeah. I don't want him to die though.
Okay, that is your call.
I'll deny it anyway. It's not in his nature
You're
to.
acutely aware.
Before anybody
Yeah,
else
no,
gets
he'd rather take the pain than to let anyone else take
All
the
right.
pain.
In that case, I'll put it back on, and I'll put it back on. I think backwards so that she can put the hood like over her mouth.
Okay.
Before anyone else gets a
Percy
chance
is
to
still shirtless.
OD on this stuff, Six is just gonna sprint and see if he can get any useful information.
Sprint down the hall in the dark on
Start
his own.
flapping your arms.
That is correct.
You guys can
I'm a
hear
bird, I'm a bird.
Six just running ahead. You're not with your dark vision. You're able to see, but not as much as a torch.
Right.
You are in
Okay.
thick haze right now.
All right. Quite thick. I will. So, is this wall to my left here?
Yes,
Thicker than
there's
all
hallway to your
Okay.
left and right.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my left hand on the left wall,
Mhm.
and barrel ahead at a quick pace.
Okay.
Not sort of blindly running, but just trying to get an outline of the.
Okay. And eventually you find a corner. What's everyone else doing?
Okay.
As Six has kind of run off.
Still resting.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my cloak and kind of cover it, move it over my nose and cover my mouth and nose.
Okay.
And go, oh fuck. Six.
You're gonna try
Mr.
and run
Six!"
after Six. Okay.
But I don't know where he's gonna go. So 1 is up, 2 is down. Going up.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
I didn't see which way he went.
All right, so it'll allow you to get to about. Eventually, you'd find a corner there.
Mr. Six.
Six, you
I
can hear him.
definitely hear that.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Stay out of the haze. I'll be right back.
A little late for that.
All right, Sam, Menon, Percy, are you guys all kind of waiting in that lesser hazed area?
Yeah, Percy's just gonna kind of stay where he is, just in case they do lose their way back. He has a voice there.
Good call. Okay. Then Six, are you gonna keep feeling around the wall?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my left hand on it so I don't get lost.
Okay.
And just keep trying to go.
With your dark vision, you can see there's actually a little pillar in front of you and a chest along the
Oh.
wall.
All right.
It is open though.
It is open. I see. Glancing inside, do I see anything?
Lots of dust,
fascinating.
hysterium.
All right. Bypassing. I will move past it. Keep the hand on the wall.
Another chest, another.
And
Yep, same thing.
same deal. Empty.
Same deal.
All right.
All right, same
Keep it
deal.
going.
Yep.
Just
And
push
once you
it
get
over
about
it.
there, you're brushing your hand against the wall. To kind of keep
Okay.
your You
Yes.
feel something fuzzy.
In a good way.
No. It moves
Um.
and it scutters up the. You hear something run up the wall, but there's no
Must
sound.
be that Ukrainian hooker I ordered.
You hear
Wall?
something run up the wall, but there is no sound.
I try not
I'm
to
sorry,
pay
it doesn't make
wall.
any other sound. I'm sorry.
Okay. I try not to pay it any mind. I push forward.
Okay. Going all the way down, you would find an
to
area
the
that's
wall.
a little bit of a respite from the hysterium, just a little bit
Okay.
in
I'll
this
take
corner.
a little bit of a deep breath.
Okay, take a breather.
And finish
Okay.
it up.
Okay, cool. We'll come back to that in a moment. Zelfer,
Sure.
you're up top.
Mr. Six. As I move forward more.
Mhm. Okay,
Looking around.
you continue forward. There's a doorway, and the hall continues to the north.
I'm peeking in. Mr. Six.
This way, buddy.
You hear him
Mr.
to the south.
Six!
Oh,
I guess he doesn't hear him. To
I
the
guess he
south.
doesn't.
Oh,
No.
I hear him.
All right. I like it.
Mr. Six. Going forward.
Okay. Are you gonna? Okay, you'll
Looking this way.
continue. Yep,
I'm
you'll
keeping-
continue that way.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. You see a brief flash, and you're able to see the rest of the room for a moment.
Okay, this is, I'm assuming, where the thinnest is?
It seems, yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second to check something.
Okay.
My dad.
Sam, Menon, Percy, anything?
Taking a breather.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm tempted to go after Zelfer, but
You still hear him going, Mr. Six, Mr. Six.
But I'm like
Yeah.
somewhere between. We shouldn't have 3 people lost in the haze, and this is essentially a child lost in a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
Percival is gonna stay by Sam.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep. Sam's not doing too hot. He doesn't seem to be getting any worse, but he doesn't seem to be getting any better either.
I just have I tried like using a healing spell to help with this before?
With the Hysterium, you have not.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Who just lied to me? Who's 80 feet away from me?
I was checking to see if I could message any of you guys, but you're all about 10 feet out of range.
Suddenly, I
Menon,
was
what
10
kind
feet
of
up the
spell are you
stairs.
gonna use?
Percival moves 10 feet to the left. That was weird.
You use Cure Wounds? Okay. Sam, you do heal for 9, but you still feel terribly nauseous. It doesn't seem to have affected the Hysterium sickness. You feel better, though. You did get healed. 6, continuing. I assume you continue with the same pattern?
Indeed.
All right, you continue following the wall, and you find many more pillars and chests.
Okay.
And but as you
Alright.
are you gonna, I assume you continue all the way to that corner. As you reach that corner, you feel that soft again, and this time I need you to make me a dex saving throw.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Sure. I'll get on that.
Soft fuzzy.
Dex.
No, it won't.
Okay. Just you feel it again, and this time you feel almost. It feels like maybe there's wind. No, that's breath. So you pull your hand away just in time to hear a
Oh.
little chomp where your hand was, and then something scurry back up to the ceiling.
Oh Jesus. All right.
Okay.
I
Zelfer,
I move forward.
you continue. Yep.
Mr. Six!
Zelfer.
Mr. Six appears in here.
Zelfer.
You see out back into the
Marco.
presumably the same hall you were just in.
I'm gonna walk into it.
Okay. I'll just reveal this for you.
Is there a wall up here? Or does it keep going up?
There's not a wall. It does continue.
Mr. Six?
Rounds.
Zelfer.
Mr. Six!
And at this point, I do need both Zelfer and 6 to make another Constitution saving throw for their time spent.
I
in
have.
is 6 with disadvantage because he spent extra time in it earlier, and I did not make him make another Constitution saving throw. With disadvantage, you're going to be at a 14, and Zelfer's going to be at an 11. Zelfer, have you failed any yet?
No!
Okay. 6, have you failed any yet?
I have not failed. There was
Okay.
just the that last one where I
Okay,
soft-9'd.
so we got a 14 and 11. Okay, 6. Your speed is saving you here. Your skin is burning at this point. It's very irritated, but you're
All right.
okay. Zelfer, you're starting to feel a little not great, but you don't feel like you're gonna hurl or anything. You're both okay for the moment.
Okay. All right. Whipping around the corner. I kind of know some of what's here, so I'll kick it into a little
Yeah.
bit higher gear.
Mm-hmm.
Wall.
I'm gonna
And
start
Zelfer-
calling our gas chamber the fucking hysterium chamber.
Checks if
'cause
you could
everything
stop there a
that you're
moment.
describing is the same.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Zelfer!
Zelfer, I assume you continue. You hear him behind you. Do you continue forward?
I'm gonna stop here and look around.
Okay. You could. There's a hallway kind of heading northeast.
Firebolt!
All right. You see brief little flashes up ahead.
Mr. Six, I think you're down here. I just have a feeling about this. I'm gonna stop right here.
All right. You stop right there.
Kind of looking around.
Sure thing.
Scratching
More
my
hall.
head loudly, very loudly. I could have sworn I heard him.
Zelfer, what's your passive perception?
Not very high.
If you could tell it to me, please.
It'd be 14.
14. You do hear up ahead of you what sounds like. Well, it almost sounds like somebody like poured marbles across the floor. There's lots of like little ticks and hits kind of scampering about the something ahead of you.
Scampering about.
Mr. Six, I know you're behind me, but
Marbles
it sounds like
don't
someone's
scamper.
Lost their marbles.
It sounds like hundreds. It sounds like hundreds of marbles kind of hitting, like kind of plucking on the ground.
Sounds like someone lost their marbles up here. Fireball, just down that direction.
Okay,
If
poof.
you were asking like what angle, it'd be this one.
The one I just did.
Yeah.
Poof.
Huh.
You see a brief flash. You
So
guys,
about this angle.
Sam, Menon, Percy, you guys would hear the fireballs kind of poof, poof, poof down the hall. And Six and Zelfer continue to go, Six, Zelfer, Six, Zelfer.
Marco.
Am I still like pukey boy?
You're not pukey boy, but you really don't feel great. Your condition has not gotten better or worse.
Zelfer leans up against the wall and sits crisscross
Shit, fuck
applesauce.
it. We should go
And
help.
wait for Six.
Okay,
Are you sure?
Six, are you gonna continue running up looking for
You look
Zelfer?
like shit.
Yeah, I
Um,
feel like shit.
Yes, I'm past there, so yeah. I'll
I
keep,
hear shit
I'll
going
keep
on.
going.
Mhm.
All right.
Bonk, 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 bonk,
Six,
bonk.
you do eventually run into Zelfer kind of sitting crisscross applesauce against the wall,
Counting teeth.
counting teeth. 11,
Zelfer!
12. Oh,
I
hello,
say.
Mr. Six.
Running by.
Mr. Six, I still have 12 teeth.
What did you do with the other
Well,
ones?
now I'm sprinting through.
Okay, Sam gets up and sprints through the haze.
Go
Full
up!
charge.
Oh, oh boy. Okay.
I-
Going up.
We're going.
I
we're
scream,
going.
go up. As I hear people.
Sam sprints through it. Menon and Zelfer, or Menon and Percy, I'm sorry, you're gonna follow?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cover my mouth and follow.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll say I accidentally collide into Zelfer. Wah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oops, sorry.
I'll bring you guys. So eventually you all kind of catch up with
Apology
each other
accepted.
there. You all kind of catch up with each other up here.
Indeed.
What's the plan? The
I'm moving.
hysterium is not great. It's really
Six,
not doing
take
very
the
well.
torch.
Guys, there's a lot
Don't
of
need it.
marbles. There's a lot of marbles up there. Be careful that no one trips. Does everyone have your travel buddy?
God fucking damn it.
Mr. Six is mine. Dibs! And he runs up to Mr. Six.
All right. Dibs on Percy.
We need to figure out what this noise is.
You get fucked, Sam.
Is at your service.
I have
get-
my sword. My sword is my travel
I
buddy.
go
or
to
my
here. Mr. Six, let me light the way. 3 fireballs. Boo, boo, boo.
Point them out. Well, they're
I
6
just-
seconds apart, but point them out.
Yo, this would be a great
One.
time to find out that hysterium is flammable.
1,
Uh-huh.
2, 3.
Okay. The first one you launch actually hits a wall relatively near you. You all kind of feel the heat pretty close. And
Should've
the second
expected
one,
that.
the second one kind of hits over here, and you see a brief flash. And
Ooh,
you for
doorway.
just a moment, you think you see small creatures running around the floor, and they dart off. And then the final one,
Don't like that.
you see for a brief moment what looks like a massive hysterium crystal formation up ahead and a wall.
Oh no! Everybody back up.
Don't need to tell me twice.
The second Mr.
Um,
Six says that, I take 5 steps forward. 5 feet forward.
Okay.
Get him.
Remember what the hysterium did to the rats?
No?
So long as we don't touch it, we should be
He
fine.
wasn't
I
there when
imagine.
they exploded.
Did it make them
Oh.
talk more?
Oh, guys. So yeah, the hysterium. You guys. I mean, we all talked to what's his name back at the.
It makes them
At the-
explode.
Well, it doesn't make them explode. First, it makes them bigger and smarter and stronger, and more intelligent.
And then it makes them explode.
Eventually, but I don't know if we've gotten to that point yet because it sounds like they're still alive.
Hmm.
At this
Well,
point,
I
you
haven't
all
experienced the bigger, smarter, more intelligent part.
hear what sounds like crackling, like stone grinding on stone coming from the room ahead.
All right,
I
you know
have
what?
it
No one go in
bad.
that room. I'm about to do something.
Fireball it?
Feeling about this.
No, I got this.
Fireball it.
You're hurt.
Hurrah!
Oh
Running.
God!
Fully expecting there to be things.
Okay, stop there. Okay.
Everyone else
Sam,
is screaming.
you have run perfectly into a swarm of spiders.
Yep, and now I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Oh god, it's GG.
Oh,
You fucking killed him.
I can get.
One
How
of
big are the
those.
spiders? On a scale from 1 to 20, how much
Oh,
HP would
right,
you say
you
they
like that.
have?
okay. Constitution save.
Hang on.
I could
Yeah.
just fireball it.
Hang on, where's my life dice? No, I needed a life die anyway, so.
Okay. So they all have to make a con save. Let's see. Twice the total roll on a failed, half as much on a success. Okay. That is going to be an 18.
Probably passes.
Yeah. So they are taking. We take the lower number 6 damage. Okay. So you run up, and this is your kind of like explosion of darkness. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You feel these spiders start to kind of crawl up your legs, and you immediately kind of you unleash this unholy darkness, this sacrifice, and you hear a bunch of as a bunch of them fall to the ground, but there's too many. There are so many, and
How
they are
many of them
swarming you
died?
now.
$8 million.
It's hard to say. There's so many that you could maybe guess you killed a couple dozen.
Enough to make you know that you didn't do.
Okay, I want to do it again.
Okay. At this point, then we need to roll initiative. Once more.
Oh,
Okey-dokey.
I'm heavily just debating just fucking fireballing it and killing you with them.
Don't do it. I got.
You're the one who rushed in there, to be fair.
Because I got this. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you got this, then there's no reason to worry that you might be dying.
I got this. I got 2 attacks per turn.
Not fucking working. Hold on.
Oh,
Come on, buddy. How about that? There we go. Hey,
Damn.
whoa, a good initiative. Hello.
I got 2.
It says no character was found for selected, even though I
Yeah,
fucking hovered over
it says that for mine too, but you're on there.
Okay.
Okay.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. All right. Give me one moment to rearrange.
Ooh, we arrange it.
I'm gonna rearrange it.
My ear hurts.
uh-oh. Are you okay?
Okay. So, Percival, you hear this sound, the sound, the familiar explosion of Sam's unholy sacrifice in the next room. What do you do?
I go.
Do I not get my second attack turn?
I'm sorry? What?
Does he?
What?
Because I ran in here to use a turn, right?
You ran in there. I gave you one action. You're being swarmed by spiders. You ran into them.
Percival is not really good at dealing with swarms. I guess he's just gonna ready his sword. He's gonna ready for an attack.
Okay, you prepare yourself. Sure thing. Well, then that brings us to the swarm. Who, let's see, is now swarming onto you, Sam. All over your legs. They're crawling up. They're up to your hip, and they're gonna start biting at you.
Dog.
Stop it.
You ran into them, so they're already on you. There's nothing for that. And you're
Stop
going to
it.
take a total of 10 piercing damage as you are bitten all over by a swarm of spiders.
That hurts. By the way.
I bet it does. All right, and that's what they are doing. Sam, it's your turn.
I'm gonna explode one more time.
Explode again.
Fucking do it. Explode
Fucking
on him.
explode all over.
Oh my god, fuck the spiders.
Oh yeah.
So the thing's already up there.
I'm sorry?
2D. They
Oh right,
Con
understood.
save.
Understood. Yep. Con save again. This time they're going to roll a 7. I'm guessing that fails, so they're going to take 28 damage?
Yep.
Okay. This time, as they start to bite at you, your rage grows a little more, and you let loose an even louder and larger explosion, killing even more of them. And there's kind of like it almost sounds like rain kind of hitting the walls all around you as little spider bits hit the walls and the floor and whatnot.
I'd like to think I at least got the ones on me and then run.
You are technically grappled, so you can make an athletics or an acrobatics check to try to get out and run.
Athletics or what?
Acrobatics. Okay, you are able to push through the swarm. You have your full movement. Yeah, he comes bounding out like spider parts just kind of falling off of him. Spiders!
Okay. Where was? Hang on. Let me ruler the shit. Yep. That's about right.
Okay. Menon, big, strong armored man comes running out. Ah, spiders!
Also looking very, very dead.
Yeah. What are you doing, Menon?
What's the saving throw for fear?
Do you actually want to roll something?
Yes.
That's gonna be a wisdom saving throw.
You
As the big guy comes running out, going, ah, spiders!
Nope.
No.
All right, Menon, being petrified at this, what would she do?
Let's see. I'm pretty far back, so I'm just gonna go back to my old mainstay, which is clinging to Percy. And hiding behind him going, nope, 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 no thank you, no.
Ooh, Jesse, technically, you would have failed that strength, that athletics check. You have disadvantage. However, since I missed that, I'm not going to retcon it, but let's just remember.
Oh,
Yeah, you're lucky I forgot, man.
Oh shit.
That's on me, so I'll allow what happened.
Oh, that means right. Disadvantage on attack rolls too.
Yep.
Oh, but
attack
luckily
rolls,
enough.
attack rolls, and skill checks. So that athletics, you would have gotten the 13.
Yeah.
But well,
luckily enough, the my explosion thingy isn't skill check.
right. Yeah, so that would have been fine. Okay, Menon, what you doing? Messing with your mic. Cool. Just what you said? I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Mm-hmm.
She's clinging to Percy.
Okay.
What's
Cool.
going
Epic. All right. He clings to Percy. All right.
Percy's about to score some men in plus tonight, dude.
All right.
Whoa.
From down in the other room again, where you saw the large hysterium crystal, you guys hear another. It's like scraping of rock on rock or metal on metal. You hear something, and you hear a loud from the other room.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. It's 6.
All right. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and step forward, I guess, a little bit. Maybe get a slightly better peek at this up here.
Okay. Are you gonna stop there?
I don't know. I can't see anymore.
Okay. Yeah, this is about what you'd see. You'd see some blood, perhaps on the ground.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna back up.
Probably a good
I'm
idea.
going to say, we should leave.
Okay.
And that's it.
Zelfer.
10, 20. I am trying to. I want to stand like in the center of these pieces.
That's fine. Yeah.
so I can like look, directly in
Can you
this line.
shift, drag yourself?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you can do it from right there.
And I'm aiming right here.
Yep.
I walk over, like I kind of. You watch me try to stretch my arms a little bit. Kind of rub my staff on my left hand, point it, and go big boom, and I'm just gonna fucking throw a fireball right there.
Big boom. Roll the big boom.
Big boomy.
Okay. DC 15 Dex.
That's the biggest.
Well, they rolled a 19, so it's gonna be halved, but 30 damage. So down to 15
Also,
damage.
it's a 20-foot sphere, so if there's anything else in that room,
Motherfucker.
20
Okay.
feet of this spot.
Okay. Noted. Thank you. Okay. There's a big boom over there.
Okay, I've used 15 movement, and I go back.
Okay,
Kind of.
back to Percy. She is now. You have a Menon clinging onto you, probably shaking a little bit.
Oh fuck.
I will tell you guys now. Once we finish this battle, we'll probably wrap up the session. Oh well,
Okay.
yep, Isaac, I understand.
I was gonna say, yeah, I can stay up however late I want. My body's like, yeah,
Yeah,
but you're
yeah.
still on my
Yeah,
sleep schedule.
everyone
I'm
was like, "Yeah, dude, we can play however long. It's all good." And then now people are like, "Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I came an hour late."
oh, dude, I'm so sorry that we have normal sleep schedules. You should try it out sometime.
I have. I don't like it.
Yeah, well, we don't like it when you bitch about us having normal sleep schedules because you're the outlier.
Okay, but we all agreed to start at 7:30, and then nobody shows up, and then you're all tired 2 hours into the
Hold it,
session.
we were here 20 minutes early.
I don't have a normal sleep schedule. I
Okay,
Hold
what
it,
are you doing
we
for
were
your turn?
talking For 20 minutes before that we started the session.
You and I were talking like half an hour before. Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Hi,
That's-
everybody.
yeah.
My name's Blake.
So what are you doing?
Hi, Blake.
Hi.
Hi, Blake.
Oh
I-
shit, it's my fucking turn. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's
I've
why
been
I was yelling at
sucking
you.
dick for
Nice to
13
meet you.
years.
Join us, Isaac.
You're like, oh, okay.
Welcome to the joke.
Menon is clinging onto you, paralyzed with fear. There's been explosions. Sam screaming about spiders.
Yeah, dude.
Six
I'm
is like,
fucking
nope,
sorry.
nope, nope.
Yeah, this is not good. This is
Everybody
not
Oh,
is
remember
just
that
uni-
ability that I told you about that I wanted to get?
commune with spiders.
Hey, fuck off.
Which
nah, but he knows what I'm talking about.
I actually don't know that I do. I'm sure I know if you.
We've talked about it on. I sent you a few videos on Discord of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be really handy right about now.
Yeah, it sure would. It sure would.
Fuck. Hey, well, I still don't have any fucking ability to fight more than one spider at a time. So. I literally don't know what to do. All of my spells are single target.
So, Holden,
Yes.
Can I fear a spider?
Can you what?
Can I fear a spider?
Like, can you
I'm
strike
I'm-
fear in it?
Yeah.
You can try.
I mean, it says you awaken the sense of mortality in one creature you can see within range.
You can try.
So if I freak out a spider and the spider's like, "Oh my god, we're gonna die because of these guys," do you think the other spider's gonna be like, "Oh my god, we're gonna die because of these guys"?
They do appear to be in a swarm. They do appear to kind of have a hive hive mentality,
We're fucking doing
perhaps.
Holden,
One spider runs away screaming.
it. All the other spiders like, "Oh fuck, Jimmy ran. He's strong."
Dude, Jimmy's the tough one. Fuck this. Like-
I do that.
All the
I
other
pick the
spiders look
beefiest looking
unfazed.
spider.
Didn't you just point
No.
out?
Holden.
but you have to be able to see them.
Oh, okay, I didn't think that far.
Yeah.
Oh, walk, forehead.
That's too far.
Yeah.
I don't have legs that long. I'm not daddy long legs anymore. Alright. So Menon's kind of chilling behind me.
Opposite of chillin'. I'm not
yeah.
okay.
Spiders are on the ground, Menon. Better not be down there, I say, putting her on my shoulders again.
Just-
They've got to
you just-
fucking
You get
go
nothing
through
in
me.
response but whimpering.
typical.
Okay.
Alright, that's my turn. Woo!
Okay. That brings us to the swarm of spiders.
What am I gonna do? Slash a spider? Oh fuck, there's 7,000 more.
Six, Zelfar and Sam, you can hear them kind of scatter about, and then you hear them above you somewhere, but you can't see them.
Fucking fireball the roof.
Sam, what will you do? You hear them above you somewhere, but you can't quite place it.
I will ask God to check Discord.
Ask God to...
I
Yo,
will move the
God.
bug back. Sure.
Hey Sam, what is a Discord?
I don't know, but I just kind of got it in my head to ask him.
I realize Discord is an actual word outside of.
Yeah, I have a life. Yeah,
What's that like?
I don't know.
Stupid fucking bat
Okay.
still hasn't shown up. If I'm down here until 2 a.m., I'm gonna fucking.
Jesse, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah,
Invisible.
I can explain later, but you can probably guess why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure I know why.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Good idea. Great idea, but sorry. You got anything then? Or are you just gonna move back?
No, I just moved back.
All right.
Nice.
Menon, you're
I
still
got like 4 HP.
okay. Menon, do you want to make another wisdom saving throw? Why don't you do that for me?
Actually, absolutely.
Yeah.
yes.
I have a DC in my head.
I don't know what that means.
No, you are not having it. Nope.
Yup. Nope.
That's a big nope. You are still noping the fuck out. Okay.
If only it were with advantage, but we all know that will never happen.
Again,
Eldritch
you hear
Blade
that
even learn if
scraping.
multi-target
All of
spells?
you hear that scraping of metal on metal or stone on stone. Something solid hitting something else solid. And then you hear a thump, 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 and another.
See, that's the thing Epic.
Epic gamer moment. Okay. 6, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
And you hear the
you
kind
gonna
of, you
do?
hear, the
When they come for
definitely
you.
spiders scampering about above you.
Yeah. And I know it's coming from the other direction too. Jesus. I'm gonna back up 5 feet here, and yeah, I'm just gonna chill here, I guess. I mean, it's gonna come around that corner. Zell's gonna fire a fireball at it, so I'm just sort of steeling myself. I know this is not going to be good,
Okay.
and I'm also sort of trying to stay away from the wall.
Good call. Zell, what you doing?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Fair enough. I'll have you all know you are walking backwards into deeper haze. And you can feel it.
I'm trying to stay
Yes,
out of the
the 6. We should leave. I'm readying firebolt on the first thing I see that isn't a friendly.
Understood. Percy?
Sword.
Sword.
Big sword.
You ready to swing?
Yep, I'm ready and as ready as I can be, my guy.
Understood. It's a good thing you readied that. You can go ahead and roll to hit as a swarm of spiders drops onto you and Menon.
Son of a bitch.
And I'll have both of you make dex saving throws.
Yeah, that's
Just
great
one
damage.
swing,
Something's
technically.
getting whomped.
But we'll take the first one. And
Oh no, I
dex.
have 2 attacks.
Right, but a readied action. Well, does that technically allow 2? As a readied action?
Oh, yeah, it's not my turn, sorry.
Yeah, I think you just get the first one. But I need a
What am I rolling? Dex save?
dex save as well for after the swing.
After the
Oh, there it
swing.
is. I'll be right
Whoa.
back.
Oh, she saw the bat. Okay, so
I think you have to throw a ball at it.
Yo, what's up, moving?
There's a zoo in front of its name.
Okay, so here's what happens.
Oh.
The spiders drop on top of
Oh.
you guys.
Oh.
Percy sees them dropping down, swings his blade at them, and cuts through a good few of them. And you kind of hear as a bunch of them fall to the ground.
Epic.
It seems as though you connected, but being a swarm of spiders, it wasn't quite as satisfying a swing as you'd like. Without that dex save, they both land on top of you. They are below half health, so you're both going to be bitten by not nearly as many spiders as we started with. So both you and Menon are going to take, looks like 7 piercing damage each as you are bitten by swarms of spiders. I'll go ahead and remove that from her page. was that it being killed?
I hope Benen's okay.
I
He's
hope
okay.
he didn't kill it.
Was that somebody fucking smacking a bat? Like, is she coming back?
She's chaining it to the wall.
Okay. Sam, this happens right in front of you, and they're being swarmed. What do you do?
I steal my nerves. I know that I'm about to die. But, I jump behind them.
Okay.
That way that I don't have disadvantage, but just normal. Because this is
Menon,
fucking
I'll just
Viking, right?
reiterate. I'll allow it. Menon, I'll reiterate. Swarm of spiders jumped on you guys. You both took 7 points of damage. I already removed it from your page, Menon. And
Thank you.
as it came down, Percy let out a massive swing of his sword and took a bunch out. But yeah, their numbers are certainly thinning, but there's still a good swarm of them. And Sam is now jumping behind them. I will allow you to make the straight roll.
How's the bat?
Thank God.
Oh, it was captured safely and freed. When I caught
Okay,
it,
good.
it did hit the
Oh.
rim of the net a
Of the
little bit,
bat?
so I was worried, but it flew off just fine. So it wasn't. I gave it a minute to sit and calm down, so it wasn't stunned or anything. So yeah, it's good.
That's
And-
good. It's
and-
probably got CTE now, but that's
Menon, with that wisdom saving throw as well, being bit by the spiders, you've actually kind of regained your courage. You're like, this is fucked. I need to get out of this. I need to do something. So you kind of regained your courage just a little bit to take action. And Sam, I will mention to you that technically the two are grappled. If you swing your scythe, you might hit them. Because the spiders are swarming on your friends there.
Is there anything that I can roll to try and miss them?
I will allow you to do half damage. But know that you're swinging a scythe at a bunch of spiders, so it's already not super effective.
Half damage it is.
Okay, so we're talking 31. So, okay, so you swing your scythe a few times into the spiders. You definitely take a few out. You've definitely helped. But there are still a bunch of them all over Percy and Menon. Menon, it is now your turn, and there are spiders swarmed. Not a lot anymore, but a fair amount swarmed all about you. In your hair, on your head, your shoulders, your arms, your chest. This might be one in your cleavage.
Oh God. You don't understand. Like, I've had a bee down my shirt once before. That is a
Spicy flies.
So, what will you do?
For a Klondike bar.
Ooh,
Probably kill someone.
good question.
Let's see.
How
I'm
about
gonna
a swarm
take
of spiders?
I'm gonna find a good solid jump off of Percy, find a good swarm of them that are on him, and say I'm sorry, and take like a swing with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Why?
Oh,
Fuck off.
You
This is
you
just
brush
crazy.
like one spider off of him. Okay, anything else?
Can Percy cry?
I don't know. I'm just gonna. Can
Percy
I take
didn't
a
get
bonus
hit.
action to stomp? See if I can like to on any of them that might be under my feet. Just
Okay, sure. Why don't
Try
you
to
roll like
shake
an
'em off.
acrobatics for me?
Yeah. Oh shoot! Why did I close my sheet?
Oh wow. Okay, so you do a couple
yeah,
of
I'm
rolls.
like,
You
oh my
jump
God.
around. You bounce off the wall. You do some crazy shit, and you actually manage to squish a few of them in the process and jump out of the swarm.
Yuck! 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 Spiders.
Okay. 6. Looking down
That's
that
me.
hallway,
Yes.
you hear those same noises I've described before,
Uh-huh.
and see two
Yeah.
massive spider legs. You can just barely make it out with your dark vision.
Okay. All right.
Kill it.
6, it is your turn.
Fire, kill it.
I turn completely around. And
You march out the door.
I leave. I think that was the measurement.
So you just fucking book it out.
And I am also going to, as I run past, yell, We gotta go.
Okay.
6 does a hard nope.
Zelfer.
Now, hold it.
Yes.
They're spiders, right?
Plenty.
Can I magic missile them?
Technically, yes.
1,
Nice.
2, 3.
And that's
Boom!
force damage, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Why'd you say it
Well
like
done.
that?
So what happens is the rest of the swarm, they're kind of on the ground about Sam and Menon, and they're all over Percy. And Zelfer turns around and goes, "Oh, okay." And he launches 3 magic missiles from his staff. And they hit swarms of spiders. 1, 2, 3, and all of the spiders crumble to the ground. And there's only a few left, and they scatter throughout the rest of the dungeon. The swarm is
Zel-
dispersed.
Zelfer leans close, very composed of himself. Fucking run. 10,
Okay.
30, and he fucking runs.
I'm gonna sprint to like here. To try and.
Well, we're
get
still in
front.
initiative.
Okay.
Okay. Percy, at the top of the round, I need everyone to make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh god, this is gonna be bad, buddy.
Uh-huh.
12 and 8. I failed once, so.
Oh boy, a 6.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Okay. Zelfer, you said you failed
Oh my
once?
god, look how many
I have
people
failed
got
once.
20.
Okay, Zelfer, you're feeling quite nauseous. No ill effects yet. Percival, have you failed yet?
Not yet.
You are also feeling quite nauseous, but no in-game effects. Menon,
Haven't failed yet.
you have not failed yet. Okay. You're, yet again, feeling quite nauseous, but no in-game effects just yet. Sam,
Not sure if hysterium or spiders.
yeah, you're actually feeling incredibly nauseous. You're probably going to throw up again anyway. Sam, through your will alone, you have not thrown up yet. You kind of feel your stomach wanting to empty itself out, but you haven't yet. And 6 as well. You're feeling quite nauseous, but you're holding it together. Okay. I'm gonna ask this right now. Is anybody gonna be doing anything other than running?
Maybe.
Probably not.
We're gonna see how this goes.
Planning on it.
Everyone's just gonna run, except for 6
I mean,
possibly.
Yeah, I was gonna. I don't know. We'll see how it happens. What happens
If
here?
it comes down
Okay.
to it, I'll fight, but I'll try to avoid it.
I'm booking it.
I'm gonna keep our initiative up for now, but I'm gonna kind of say we're out of initiative, as behind you guys, you hear and see this massive spider kind of thump, thump, thump coming down the dungeon, and looking at it, it's covered in hysterium crystals, as if there's a thin layer of purple crystal kind of formed over its whole body, and it kind of screeches out at you as it comes down the hall. Thump, thump,
Okay.
thump.
Okay, I know why it's so big, but why is it so big?
Is
Everybody
anybody
doesn't have vocal cords?
is anybody gonna do anything other than run?
I thought it was gonna be bigger.
That's what she said. Yes,
think
I
we could-
do
it's
actually
pooping.
say that. Snap out of my fear long enough for that's what she said joke and then keep running.
I'm giving him speed lines because he's going.
6,
so
if you're
fast.
changing your mind about running, I'll give you a moment to say something to the party. Or you can all run.
I'm fucking running.
Maybe we could take it. I say
Oh.
really unconvincingly.
Low on arcane energy and health.
I've got 4 HP.
Low
I
on
don't know.
Sam says out loud. That's really weird. What's
I don't know
HP?
I don't know what that is, but I got 4. I am
low
4.
on sanity, low on sanity and tolerance for crawly things. Let's go.
Man, look at all the speed lines he's got.
He's zooming, apparently. Okay. So,
Alright. I stay and I'm like motioning to Zelfer and everybody else. I'm like pointing toward this door. Like, let's go, let's go, let's
What
go.
door?
Menin's still on my
Door?
back.
that
Are you
door?
pointing towards this door?
No, I jumped off.
I'm pointing right here. Yeah.
Okay, what
As I run past it, I say, "That's a loop. Go straight to the staircase." As I walk through it.
You may also notice that door, it may not cross your mind, but that door is far too small for the spider to fit through.
Mm-hmm.
That may have been 6's thought. But you've already
My
passed
thought
by.
is-
Menon is
Run.
not thinking, she is running.
Okay. Is anybody going to take 6 up on his offer to go through that door?
I am.
Okay.
Yep.
Sam, Menon, Percy.
Run.
Percy's following. He's gonna take up the rear and just, he's not like
Okay,
opposed to spiders, but at the same time, like,
Yeah. You can
fucking, why
all
would I fight it?
take up position in that room except for Zelfer, who is now running on his own.
Well,
This
noticing
looks
no
like
one's
a
Yeah, you would kind of look behind you as you're about to enter the thick haze down here, and notice that everybody else has disappeared. You can assume they went in that room, and you can go in
yeah,
as
I
well.
duck in the other door.
Okay. Everyone, you can take up your positions in that room, please. Wherever you'd like to be.
Absolutely.
And-
Absolutely.
Percy, you're the last one in.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't mean to draw that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
God, it's huge and
Here, I'm just
gross.
gonna throw you in there.
I made the mistake of zooming in on the spider.
Yeah. So you're the so you're the last one in. Percy, as you're intentionally taking up the rear, trying to make sure everyone gets in. You see the spider. It kind of reaches out towards you and it digs its legs in as deep as it can into the room, but it's just too bulbous. There's a scraping of this crystal up against the stone wall as it tries to push through it, and then eventually
Is
it
any
kind
of
of
its leg actually in the room?
yes, a little bit.
I'd take a slice out of it.
Go roll to hit.
I probably would too, to be honest.
But as I do it, I'm gonna look at it and say, "Get out of here, you big fat fuck."
Hey, fuck. Fuck.
Get out of here.
Oh wow, I am so surprised that I did not hit.
Oh wow, I'm so surprised that I gave you advantage because it can't even see you attacking it. Crazy that you rolled a 24. You take
24 misses.
you take advantage of this thing not being able to see you, and it's just kind of digging its legs like sporadically into the room, and you give one big swipe. You fucking whomp it for 18 damage, and you actually chop
Get
one of its limbs
fucking
off.
womp.
You chop one of its legs off, and
Ooh.
there's a big spider leg sitting
Nice.
here in front of you now, and it goes "Rah!" and kind of stumbles back, and there's a big thump, 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 thump,
Hey,
thump
do you want to put
as it
more in?
stumbles,
Put more.
I feel like
put more
Zelfer's
legs
gonna
in
want
here.
that.
and it falls back.
You need a haircut. Put more legs in here.
What?
You need a leg cut.
Needs trim.
Spiders are covered in
Yeah.
hair.
And
It's a
now,
haircut.
is there anything anyone would like to do?
A little bit.
I was gonna point at this door, and say, Zelfer,
You.
fireball.
I lean out.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of rub my hands together.
Uh-huh.
I look at it.
Uh-huh.
We get the fact that you're eating yogurt. We understand.
I'm gonna hit it with 3 scorching rays.
3 scorching rays.
All at him. So
Who's eating yogurt?
I'm sorry, what?
ray 1,
how-
ray
Blake.
2,
3 rays of fire,
ray
okay.
3.
He's
Okay.
talking.
So,
So that's 14.
I'm eating a McFlurry. I'm sorry. It's my
Oh
bad.
damn! I was gonna see what kind of yogurt.
So
it
here's
was.
what happens. Zelfer kind of leans out that rear door, and Percy, you're guarding this top one here, and you see it kind of rear back and start to run toward the door in front of you, Percy, and it slams into it, kind of cracking the wall. And Zelfer's like, nope, and poof, 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 3 scorching rays, and it rears back once more, slams into the wall in front of you, actually crumbling the wall and breaching the door in front of you, and then the 3 scorching rays hit it in the side, and it goes, "Rrrr," and collapses on the ground, and it is dead after completely destroying the wall here.
Wait. Fucking
Whew.
really?
I
Yes,
sit down.
and you guys are out of initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean back against this wall and collapse because
I think
Sam is
we should
he's
go upstairs
like out.
and get some fresh air and come back
Uh,
down.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Percival's gonna walk up to the spider, shove his sword into its head,
Mhm.
and then hit it and make the ding noise.
The ding
And then-
noise.
He's gonna look down at it and go, "A lot of stomping,
Mm,
not a lot of bite, my guy."
Hit 420. Things eaten.
nice.
You're
Okay.
like a 3-year-old throwing a temper tantrum over the Kit Kat bar his mom says he can't have.
Okay. So
Indeed.
Everybody in the party's like, "What's a Kit Kat bar?"
you guys, are you going to make your way back to the entrance then,
Yeah, I'm gonna head
and
up.
head upstairs? Okay. I'll have everybody then. You know the way back.
Not
Make
everyone.
everyone. What? Okay.
Nope. Sam's out.
Okay. Sam falls unconscious. You're this big heavy
Oh.
motherfucker. Before you guys start heading out, he kind of leans up against the wall, kind of breathes in, kind of sighs, and he falls unconscious. Is Zelfer saying fuck it, and leaving?
No.
Come on, big guy.
I'm just making a lot of lines.
Fucking blows chunks.
I look at him.
Oh, lucky. Oh.
I look at him and go, I lick my fingers. So, Mr. Six, how fast can you run? In 1 minute.
Fairly.
In 1 minute.
I tell him.
Same.
I mean, I can go approximately 80 feet in 6 seconds, so I'm gonna estimate 800 feet.
I touch Sam on the nose, and I'm cutting his size in half,
Uh-huh.
and I go,
Ah.
pick him up and run!
I love I do it.
Okay, y'all gonna run out of there?
Yeah.
Everybody, except for Sam, make a Constitution saving throw. And Sam does vomit into your arms a little bit as you carry him.
That's okay. Oh. And I vomit back at him.
Yeah. Let's see, 10, 20.
Stop throwing up on me.
24. Okay. So, 6, you sprint carrying this miniature Sam in his armor out of this place, and he vomits on your arms a little bit, and between the hysterium and how much your skin is irritated and the vomit, you're just like, fuck it, and you vomit a little bit as well onto the floor, but you continue sprinting and take him out of the dungeon. Zelfer, you've been a bit more careful. You're feeling quite nauseous, but you head the group, lead them back to the entrance, and you're feeling quite nauseous, but you don't throw up. Menon, you blow chunks. Again, if there's anything left in your stomach, you're mostly just dry heaving, and you're just running. And this is fucking hell for you, but you make it out. Percival as well. You start running out, and you feel like you're gonna throw up. You don't quite throw up yet, but you can just feel your stomach just begging to let out all of its contents. And you guys make
God,
it
shut
to the
fuck
entrance.
up.
Okay.
Vomiting is the one thing I cannot handle. Like,
Well, basically everybody in the party just did it, and you all reach the
I know
entrance,
it.
going
you're
back
to,
up the
vivid
stairs.
Fucking, your stomach wants to unload its chunk.
you all head up the stairs, and you get to the top of the stairs that led. You get to the top of the stairs that led to the dungeon, and you all kind of let out a sigh of relief. This clean air is incredible. You didn't realize, but the entire basement, I mean, you felt it at certain times, but there were little reprieves. The entire basement was just terrible. And you can feel, just breathing the clean air, you feel a bit better already, and you're all fucking exhausted, fucking wasted. And Sam, you kind of come to just a little bit to find yourself very small and in Six's arms and covered in puke.
I look down and I make my voice really deep and I go, "I'm huge now."
And that's where the spell ends, and you're now carrying a really heavy guy.
And you drop with him. At the top of the stairs, you all drop. You have barely made it. Congrats on not dying in the dungeon. We will save the rest for next time.
That's like an asbestos dungeon.